You know.
Ironically, as I was scrolling through these, as you said, that one popped up.
Look, Audio Technicas are great. I love my Audio Technica.
I am an
Personally, I don't plan on ever buying another headset except Audio Technicas. So.
uh,
All right,
Taylor
welcome
Schilling.
everyone. And thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Um, Today, we are going to be doing some world building. And we're going to be going ahead and picking back up our original content here. Hold on, I need to figure out why, for some unknown reason, there's just this black screen happening right now for the thing. But anyways, welcome everyone. We are going to go ahead and doing some world building today. We're just still pulling up a few things and trying to figure out some stuff for some unknown reason. Oh, I see what happened. For some unknown reason. Okay, there we go. All right, I fixed it. All right. So, Smokey, you're in the game. All right, great. You're in the game. So I got that pulled up, and now the only other thing that I need to make sure that we do real quick before we get started is I just need to make sure that is this broadcasting to YouTube? Because it should be. There we go. Yep, it is. YouTube, because it should be.
Turntable.
All right, there we go. So yeah, guys, do you guys remember anything that we were doing there with that?
I don't remember where we left off.
I don't really
at all.
remember very much either, so I'm gonna have to take a look at my notes. Hey, Sleep, good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully, you're having a good Sunday. It is nice to be able to see you in chat, though. Damn. Okay, Patreon, just literally making me do a 2-factor verification in the middle of my live stream. I see you making things take longer.
Make sure you're human.
Clearly. Even though I'm literally the only one logging in, but whatever. I don't care about your updates, Patreon. I could care less. Alright, there we go. And boop. Alright. I'm doing our Patreon subscribers just so dirty. I literally just put title, come watch our live stream. For the subject matter, here's a link. Goodbye. Damn.
I'm seeing a lot of headphones for over $1,000.
All right. Well, enough about headphones and headsets and hootenannies. Let's get into our Google Docs here and figure out what we were doing last time. Oh, and I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough day there, Sleep. Let's see. Quiet Year World Building. This was open on the 17th of October, so that was the last time we worked on it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we are still in spring, and we did 1, 2. Don't ask me though what fucking card system we were. What? Well, it's fine. Let's see here. World. Let's see here. Quiet Year World Building. Quiet Year. There we go.
I think I should buy this headset. It was reviewed by God.
Oh, well, that's pretty good. That sounds like pretty good.
And he gave it a
That
5-star
does.
rating.
That sounds
Wow.
pretty decent. All right, and we are recording for our audio listeners. Welcome, all of our audio listeners. If you're listening to this recording, you have made it. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm sure it was quite the journey for me to bring this audio to you, but somehow it has made its way off the depths of my computer and to your ears. So You're welcome. Anyways, for everyone, why am I being so spicy today? What is this energy?
Why are you being so spicy?
I don't know. I'm sorry, everyone. It's been a weird day. I had my coffee at 9 a.m. It's 8 p.m. All right. So I don't know. I'm here. Okay. It's all I can give you right now. I'm just here. Anyways, in other news, let's the only downside that I can say here is that I have no idea what our deck drawing was set at. Actually, unless it says it here on this table, which it wouldn't. Actually, I think I made a little personal note because... Okay, training Bone Dog. Okay, so we have 2 projects in motion. And... I'm not seeing a note. I am not seeing a note. Unless it was this one. No, it's definitely not this one. You know what? I'm just going to go with what I have here on this board, and we're just going to call it a day. Sorry for whatever order that was in originally. Anyways, so let's go ahead and read us all in. As we know, the Quiet Year is basically a year in which this community will have to build up their resources, build up their town, build up their city. This is going to be a campaign that we have been working on for a little bit now, a couple months of time frame. But basically, overall, this is going to be one huge city that is composed of many different districts. Today, we are going to be working on the Jungle District. Now, we already have quite a few other districts. For example, we have our Desert District that is home to our dragon races and a few other robot machinations. We've also completed our Sky region, which includes some of the bird folk and some of the other avian races, but it also includes some land folk as well. This is going to be our jungle, more kind of environment here. And as of right now, I'm just going to go here through the things that we have already done for spring according to my notes. If you are listening to or have listened to the previous Quiet Year episode and everything that I am saying is completely wrong, I don't know what to tell you. This is literally what I have to go off of. So I guess anything else will be retconned. Anyways, moving forward, we are in spring still. And we started with a young boy starting to dig in the ground. It discovers that there were tunnels leading to an underground oasis. And he ended up finding dog bones under there. I think the way that we had worded it was that there is a little bit of an underground race, but of people and mammals, but I don't think it's really been touched upon outside of note sides of things. So there was also a lot of mushrooms.
Bone doggies.
Yeah, they were
Bone
bone dogs.
doggies
There
as
wasn't
well.
dog bones. These were living skeletal dogs.
Yeah, okay, key word here, bone dogs. Emphasis on
Not
that they're dogs.
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Because how you made it sound, they were just like piles of dog bones.
You know what's really funny? In my notes here, it says bone dogs. I just said it backwards. Actually.
Yes, there is a huge difference between those two
Phrasing.
things.
So
Crazy.
you know
Crazy.
what? My notes are correct. I rest my case. Anyways.
Also, I just ordered a pair of headphones.
Oh, awesome.
From Audio Technica.
Oh, wonderful. Did you get the Audio Technica ones?
ATH A550Z closed-back headphones.
Just send me a link because I have no idea what any of that means. I'm sure they're great.
Neither do I. They're supposed to be audiophile headphones, the cheapest ones I could get.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Which means audiophiles tend to love their sound.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of sound, for anyone who's listening to this and being like, my God, why is she chewing into the receiver? I'm sorry. Okay? I'm hungry. And dinner came late today. And I have a flat tire, so I couldn't go out and like eat. So anyways, get off my back. Jeez, calm down. I'm sorry. Put down the chair. No, put down that match. Do not burn down the studio.
You know,
You need to calm down,
you-
okay? No, you know what? You need to
Yeah,
leave.
yeah,
You're
future
you're the
Kaiser.
problem here. What are you doing? All right. Anyways,
Yeah, future Kaiser.
jeez.
We had to see this in the future.
You know who's gonna actually be really mad at this? My editor, who who's gonna have to fix this. I'm sorry, okay, but
You may and do
I'll
anyways.
give you a donut. I'll give you a donut. I don't know how I'm mailing it to you. I don't know how I'm getting it to you.
You are digging yourself into a deeper, deeper hole with these.
I
comments.
literally have no idea how I'll get a donut to you, editor, but you can figure it out. And then tell me how to do it. And then we'll go from there. Of course, per our terms of agreement. Anyways, moving forward. We're off to a rough start. So anyways, so we started a project that was going to last 2 weeks to see if the mushrooms can be lived in. Newsflash, you can't. The oldest members of the community are apparently around 300 years old. They have special needs to live, and they are apparently they have to spend a day in pod chambers to regenerate their vigor. There's a question mark at the end of this note, and I also am throwing a question mark into this. I don't know. This all seems like a lucid dream. There's a variety of colors of flowers floating.
That was my card.
Right. There's a variety of colors of flowers that float in the sky with tendrils of vines coming down and attached to the forest floor. I think we had kind of designed those on the board for those of you who are interested, who are watching on our video format. That is this drawing here, which is kind of looks like just like this flower with like these jellyfish tendrils. I believe that's what that was. And there is an old building with a Tesla coil on top that was found deep in the jungle. Does not work, but perhaps it could someday. And I do believe that is what this secondary drawing, again, for our video viewers, that is what this is. If you're listening from our audio standpoint, well, it is, as I said, a tower with a Tesla coil on it. And I don't have any more information to fill in there. Hey Shadow, good to see you. Good to see you. All the cool peoples in chat today.
Hey, Shadow.
So then afterwards, a charismatic young girl named Jezebel. That's a strong charismatic name there. Teaches the youth about how to make fires. Of course. She does this to learn the survival skills. The community panics about this and responds by teaching fire safety. Smokey, apparently this was your card, according to this notes.
What she keeps getting, yeah.
Then apparently everyone starts training the bone dogs, which takes 3 weeks, which I think is correlates to my counter over here that we have here. Let's take a look at our notes. So we have 3 weeks set on to figure out what the dog bone I keep saying it backwards. The bone dogs. It's literally in my notes. I don't know what to do. I need help. Anyways,
a senior moment? You having a senior moment?
I am having a dyslexic moment is actually what this is. Anyways, so training bone dogs will take 3 weeks. We have a counter here that says that it is starting for 3 weeks, and we have that maxed out. We also have to find out what the building does, which also is set at 3 weeks, and I do not see that this counter has been ticked down. If it was before, anyone who is yelling at me in the comments, I'm sorry. I don't have it in my notes, but it's here now, and I have to go off what the dice says. Anyways, now that we've arranged all of that, I'm going to go ahead and write down that the building construction, to find out what the building does. Excuse me. Find out what the Tesla building does. 3 weeks. For anyone who is a fellow DM, something that I may make as a recommendation so that you don't have to have the issue that I am having currently, don't space out your sessions for more than 10 to 15 days. Don't do that, because you're going to be having this issue where you just don't know what's going on and you're hoping your notes are correct. So anyways, without further ado, this chaotic madness, let's get started. Let's get into whatever we're doing here. World building. Yes, let's get into world building. I'm going to go ahead and go through the cards. Let me see here. One, two here. So I have to kind of count through these. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. 4. I'm gonna go with 4 cards have been drawn. That's what I'm gonna go with here. I'm gonna take a look here at my notes really quickly. This is actually the most challenging part. Community of younger members gets into a fight. Okay. Yeah, I guess we are on this one, I suppose. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start us off just so we can figure out this madness. I'm going to go ahead and start us at the top of the order, which will be me, and then I guess we'll just go around the table just from left to right.
I think we left off on you because, as is your way, for some reason you like to do into the second card when we start for some reason, and I keep telling you to stop doing that because you're just making it harder.
Nope, this is actually... Nope, this is great. It is perfectly fine to start with me, and then we'll move forward. So this is wonderful.
Again, so you get 2 turns. Yep.
Nope, this is great.
I think I was...
Yeah,
well,
I had not...
I was last.
Yep, and you had finished your situation.
Sure we ended on me.
Which starts at me, which is exactly how past Kaiser had intended it, which is great. So, wonderful. And that's what I have here in my notes, that it is starting with my turn as I write that in immediately. Yep, and that's in writing there. All right, great. Wonderful.
See, it's written down even.
Yep, it's right there, and it says
changed that.
It says Kaiser will always start first and last, with 2 extra turns. And that if there's any cheese in your refrigerator, you have to send it to me by overnight delivery. Wonderful.
I have but I need it to make grilled cheese.
Well, I can't change these terms of services. I'm sorry. It's in the notes.
To make the
Well, then I'm gonna need your money because that's in my notes.
Oh wow, who is writing these notes? It's not me. I don't know. Looks at the editor. Anyways. All right, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So I drawed a 3 of hearts, and if we're too early or too late in this card drawing, well, we'll find out at the end of the game, I guess. I don't know if it really matters. Who knows? So anyways, someone new arrives. Who? Or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Now, before we get playing, I just want to go ahead and just go over the actions for anyone who is confused, because it has been a minute since we played this. So every time that someone has a turn, a week passes by. So I should probably actually adjust my turn dice over here to switch us from 3 weeks down to 2 weeks for these current events that are happening within the community for these projects. But to continue, basically each week we will be drawing a card and interpreting it and following the instructions. We can either help our community or hurt it based upon what we're trying to do at any given time, and it is completely up to us. In addition to that, we have basically 3 actions that we could choose from. We could discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project. So after we interpret our card, we basically then choose an action. So to get us back on track here, so someone new arrives or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? So for this, you know what, I want to turn to outside of the game, guys. Just a little rain check here. I bought a brand new book. So what better way to kick off the opening of this book than to actually try to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up, I don't really need that per se. Ooh, okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to say that someone new arrives, okay? And I'm going to say that the individual that is new and arrives, I don't know why I said that like that, is a guardian spirit that is trying to prevent something from happening. And that is from my new book. So this guardian spirit is going to be our newest add-in to this, which I think is fitting for a forest. You in a forest, you always have a guardian spirit. There's always one of them somewhere lurking deep in there. All right, so a guardian spirit arrives and tries to stop something.
And its name is Vichy.
No. And due to our contractual writing, if you utter that name again, I am actually forced to remove you permanently from the podcast. Yeah. So careful with that one. That's a hot lava one there. You got to be careful with that one. Yeah. Can't bring that one up ever again. We all get. It's okay. We all get one. It's all right. So, anyways, so the guardian spirit arrives and tries to stop something, and that's what happens with that card interpretation. What can we do? Hold a discussion, discover something new, start a project. You know what? It doesn't make sense to do anything else except to hold a discussion. So let's do that. Let's hold a discussion. It's been a minute. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead. Now I can either choose to do a decree or a discussion. That doesn't make any sense to do a decree. I have nothing to decree. Let's start a discussion. What should we? I guess the discussion should start with what should we do about the guardian spirit? And then we're going to go around the table and ask the question. And then since I'm starting as a question, I will get like one last final question verdict at the end. So Mike, we'll start with you. What should we do about this guardian spirit? Should we talk to them? Should we not talk to them? Should we help them? Should we not help them? What should we do?
Well, does anyone have any, have we ever met this spirit before? Is there any documentation?
You know what?
I mean, what's its credentials? You know?
Yeah, let's just
sure.
As the DM, just a quick interjection here. I just want to remind us that when it comes to questions, make sure you do keep them open-ended because you're talking on behalf of all the community. But continue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, does anybody know? Like, have we heard of this thing before? Does anybody, like, what's its credentials? You know, like where'd this thing come from? You know, is it even actually a guardian spirit? Could it be a trick from our enemies?
Okay. Smokey, are you adding anything to this?
You said to leave it open-ended, so just, why?
I mean, I think it has to be like a full question, like a full, like, actual...
I mean, isn't that a full question, though?
I mean, I think like a little bit more. I mean, I guess why... I mean, I guess? Question mark? You know what? I'm trying...
Why shouldn't we just kill you, Nate? Why shouldn't we just kill you?
I think that's a statement. I don't think that's a question. I think that's like actually
but that
like...
is a question. That's literally...
Oh, I guess
asking.
it does. Yeah, I guess it's a statement and a question, isn't it? Question statement. All right. So discussion's open up.
Forces him to explain himself, explain why the hell he's on our lawn.
Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Give me a second here. I'm just adding in the notes. If you hear a pause, that is what I am doing. I am adding in the notes here. Let's see here. Someone wants
By the way, I have
to...
somehow interjected that apparently some of our population kind of have that Jewish mother feel to them.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, you know, there's no... yeah, well... Yeah. All right, let's
Who is this spirit?
Someone wants to know their condition. All right. Someone wants to know why they should not kill them. And then I think we'll go ahead and end this with Um, what do you believe would be in it as a reward for helping us, for helping them? And I think that that's kind of just what we'll end with. Just like someone just asking, like, is there any sort of compensation for it? Is there any sort of, something for helping this guardian spirit? Because I'm just gonna go with the vibe here, which seems like these people are kind of selfish. It's like, what's in it for me? Someone wants to know what's in it for the tribe. And guys, I don't know if it's just me, but there's like a really weird vibe, and I don't know if it's just that we're like getting back into things. I don't know if I'm just the only one feeling that, but I feel like there's like this weird vibe where I'm trying to like match everyone's energy, and I just feel like I'm slightly off. So if anyone else is picking this up on our Twitch stream or on our podcast chat, I apologize. I'm not sure if it's me. I don't know what the energy here is, but something's off. So sorry. Anyways,
What's with this energy?
you know what? We had our first snow in Cornland, and I think that that's what it's it. I think it's just me acclimating to the fact that snow is going to make all of our lives a lot more difficult here in the wonderful land of corn. Anyways,
President Snow.
oh, good old President Snow. So, without further ado, I think that was all I was doing on my turn. Our projects have already gone down. So after that, another week passes, and I'm going to go ahead and change our project dice for finding out what the building does and training the bone dogs down to 1 week. And without that, or with that, should I say, we are on to Mike. Mike, it is your turn.
Yay!
So, I'm going to go ahead
What's my card?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and find out what your card is now. You got the Four of Hearts. Now, the Four of Hearts, and, I wonder, just real quickly, I'm going to see if there is just a way here. Well, anyways, I'm interrupting myself. So the Four of Hearts is going to be, what important and basic tool does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is there a risk? Why is this a risky place to store things? So,
Damn it, this time for me again. Man, no, I'm going with the tool. I went with the food thing. It was awful. It screwed me over in our very first one. So I'm going with the tool.
all right. So, what important and basic tools does the community lack? And I will add it to our limited resource.
Dentistry tools. We have bad oral hygiene.
Okay.
We do. We have bad oral hygiene. We don't have we don't have any dentists or any dentist tools yet.
Okay. I will add that to the list. I don't think anyone in this city does. Like, I mean, it's a little early on. Like, this is still pretty, like... I mean, maybe the alien advanced race does. Oh my goodness, can you imagine that? Like, the aliens come down, the first thing they say is like, yo, man, we gotta fix your teeth. We can't even begin this treaty. Like, I don't know what you've been doing down here, but you got cavities galore. And before we can give you these futuristic tools that will change the entire course of the future of your city, we gotta fix your teeth, man.
We gotta do something about that morning breath.
Yeah.
We're removing your teeth.
All right. So scarcities is dentist tools. All right. So interestingly enough, so the resources are berries, nuts, and veggies, woods, leaves, rocks, and water. And the scarcities are precious metals, free land, because you would have to clear out the land, technology, housing, and dentist tools. So this is very interesting.
It is very interesting.
In the meantime, I am trying to add something really quickly here for our, let's see here, the browser, I guess. Create a new one. Okay, and I'm trying to currently fix it to where our chat can actually see the cards that I'm drawing. So that is what I'm currently doing. I think I did that. Nope, I didn't. In fact, I think that actually made it worse. So we'll just remove that.
He's making things worse.
Not better, just worse.
Window capture. I think that this is what I need. So anyways, without further ado, Mike, what is your action?
So, it's going to be I think I could call it a discovery. We have discovered a strange hermit living down below us who is making bone creatures, such as the bone doggies. And he's referring to himself as a necromancer.
Oh, okay. By the way, there you go.
So that's
For
a
our
discovery.
for our audience, I have fixed it to where you now will be able to see the cards that we draw. You're welcome. I got it. Okay, so we'll just run that past me one more time. All right, so give me 1 second
We've
here.
discovered a strange hermit.
Well, hold on. Let me get the other thing. Scarcity has been added. The community lacks dentist tools. All right. So, sorry, what was the other thing?
We have discovered a strange hermit that has been living underneath us who is making bone creatures and refers to himself as a necromancer.
All right, discovery's been found underground. And there is a hermit who has been making the bone dogs and refers to himself as a necromancer. Don't tell me how to spell that, Grammarly. This episode is not sponsored by Grammarly. But Grammarly, if you want to hit me up, we could talk about it. So anyways, carrying on. All right, so Smokey, you are up. Let's go ahead and draw you a card. And we will figure out... actually, before we do, hold on. Project alert. So the training of the bone dogs has been complete. So... I guess the question begins with, who started that discovery? Who started that project? I believe it was you, wasn't it, Smokey?
I don't actually remember.
I'm gonna say it was you. It sounds like a you thing. So,
Wow.
so
It does sound like a smoky thing.
right? It really does. Hold on, let me check my notes here. Yep, it says this is a Smokey thing. All right. So Smokey, what is the result of this? Do the bone dogs help us out? Do they turn against everyone and slaughter everybody, and then we have to end the campaign and we all go home?
I mean, technically, if they turn against us and slaughter everyone, we now have the necromancer, so he just brings us all back, and this is now
A zombie campaign.
this is a well, no, the city would be a necropolis.
Yep.
It would be a forest necropolis.
I guess so.
It would be interesting.
So now you've tempted me into having them kill everyone.
Oh, jeez. I mean,
Oh, I know, right? This sounds awesome.
well, I mean, it's up to you. What are you doing? I think that I do think that per the terms of service, I don't know if we could kill everyone, but yeah, we'd have to bring them back. So that would be like a whole process. I don't know.
Hey,
how that would work.
that's a project for someone's turn.
Maybe. So anyways, Smokey, so yeah, what do these dogs do? Like, I mean, what are they being used for?
Well, if we found them underground, and if we wanted to be exploring more underground, they could be great for helping with excavation.
Okay.
Which doing excavation underground means that we'd actually have the room, which would help out with creating which would help with reducing the scarcity we have on space.
Okay, I like this. I like this. So we're gonna be starting to get started then building our underground city. It sounds like.
Or at least part of the city underground.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, that would be a project. So, did we succeed in taming the dogs or not?
Yeah, yeah. So that's what the project is completed there for. All right. So the dogs. So I guess what we'll do then is, have you taken an action yet? I don't think you've taken your
No,
action
you
yet.
still haven't given me the.
You
Still haven't pulled a card for me.
Oh
yet.
yeah. So first of all, we'll just say the dogs. We'll just say this for the notes: the dogs have finished their training, and 3 weeks, and then finding out what the building does, the Tesla building. I think that was my project, if I remember right.
That does sound like a you thing.
It does sound like a you thing. As in me, I am you in this situation. What the fuck is happening? Anyways, so yeah, the Tesla building.
The Tesla cyber
Finding
building.
out what it does was completed in 3 weeks. And then it is used for... All right, so what would this big building that looks very similar to Squidward's house, if I put 2 eyes and a nose on it, do? I think that...
It was used to touch.
Hey,
and your hair
this
stands
is
on end.
this is my card. Excuse me.
I wanted to check the joke here. It was used to make hair stand on end.
No. I think that its sole purpose is a ancient shield. Because why not? We already have one of the other places having a shield. Why not? So it's like an ancient like shield bubble. And that is what it was used for. As far as getting it running, that is going to be a whole different matter. Oh, hi, Ricardo. Good to see you. It looks like a Dead Among Us character, to be honest. I mean, you're not wrong. This whole process is kind of looking like that. Oh, hey! Thank you so much for joining the cheese party. Really appreciate that. Welcome. We do all sorts of crazy stuff here on this channel. Today we're doing this world building. So, all right, I'm just gonna put that on my notes here. Dead Among Us character, but so it's used for a shield generator. But currently has no power source. Okay, anyways, now that we've gotten that hot mess handled, Smokey, let's get your turn going here. I'm going to go ahead and draw your card. All right, you got the 10 of hearts. So, 10 of hearts. Let's see here. Okay. There's another community somewhere on the map. Where are they? And what sets them apart from yours? Or, what belief or practice helps to unify your community? So, are we going to be taking to the map and drawing down some new areas here, Smokey? Or are we starting a religion?
The ironic part is technically this card works in with the project that I was going to be starting, but... Oh, that's...
Oh, that would be like so
technically-
cool. Okay, yeah, if we're like working as a team here, can I just say that would be super cool, right? Like it's like
Technically, it doesn't say that we found them. It just says that they exist.
Right, so we could say like maybe
Which-
like they're tunneling down, and like the first thing they find is like an ant maze size like underground community or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like that could be like
It's
really
an
cool.
underground necropolis.
Hell yeah! You know, we've been bouncing around this necropolis idea. Why don't we just like go for it? Should we just go for it? I think we should. I don't know, Smokey. You have
I mean, that
final
was
say
going
here.
to be on my turn. I was gonna push for that on my turn, but
Yeah, I was gonna push for
yeah,
that on my
do
turn.
it.
We're all just like, we were gonna push for that on our turn.
I don't know. Yeah, why? Yeah, just look. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You just got to do it. All right. That's all I'm saying. I rest my final case. But it's your decision at the end of the day. It's not my card.
Well, as I said, necropolis.
Yay, necropolis. All right. Well, good luck drawing all of that. Anyways, all right. So bye.
And the necromancer's the freaking king.
Oh,
Please.
jeez.
We've been taming their pets.
All right.
He's like, excuse me.
It's like these dogs were made by me, but I don't have agency over them anymore. I'm really getting a bad deal here. So anyways, feel free to draw on this map here what this necropolis looks like. I'm imagining it like some sort of like ant farm. So if you just want to do like some squiggle diggles there, that's cool. All right, and what are you doing for your action? Are you discovering something new? Are you holding a discussion? Are we starting a project? What are we feeling? Who are we looking? Who are we? What are we
Well,
wearing?
Technically, I've already mentioned what my project was gonna be.
Run it past me again, because I don't have it here in my
Remember,
notes.
we were gonna start excavating out
Oh,
under the forest?
yes. All
with the
right.
bone dogs.
You know what?
Which is, I think that's going to be cut short, though, because of us running into the necropolis.
Yeah, so as your
So it's going to be a shorter project because we'll end up running into that.
tell you what, as your faithful DM here, why don't I just roll this all into one big giant $5 footlong Subway sandwich, all right? So, not sponsored by Subway. Sorry, Subway. At me. Literally at me. I am accepting sponsors. Anyways, I think what we need to do at this point is roll this all into one big giant ball here. So, here's what I'm going to put in my notes. After digging... sorry. Hold on. Start the sentence wrong here. After having the bone dogs dig through the surface level... they uncover a hidden underground... What do we call it? A necropolis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Underground necropolis. Home, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it really, really vague. I'm just going to say home to many...
The Good Burger?
Home to the Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger. What can I get for your order? Who's this a guy?
Home of the Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger.
Oh, God. What? My name is Ed. What can I get for you? You know, do you guys hear that sound? Do you hear that? Sounds very faint.
That's the
the
sound of a copyright strike?
That's the sound of a copyright strike and 3,000 people unsubscribing from our channel, and Spotify just saying, listen, we can't do this anymore. We literally can't. We have to go separate ways. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's okay. Twitch still has us. Twitch still has our back. Twitch is like shaking its head no. It's like no.
YouTube is just turning a blind eye.
YouTube is pulling up the egregious amount of terms of service violation. Like, nah, fam. You gotta find somebody else. So Necropolis is home to many unknown races. Anyways, that's what I'm putting here. End note. And yeah, so okay, well, wonderful, Smokey. So that takes care of your card, your action. Literally, there was so much. And Okay, hold on. Chat. We gotta pause. Hold on. Whoa, you did like a whole new thing over here, and I love it. Okay, guys, we gotta stop the presses and appreciate this art here. I love this. This is great. All right, so I was just imagining some little doodle doddle lines like an ant mill. No. So Smokey over here did these big interlocking and medium-sized circles that all kind of have these little routes. Are these rooms? Are these circles rooms? Is that the idea?
More of actual like entire chambers. Like this is where where it actually opens up into like there'd be like actual like buildings like built into the sides and everything.
Oh, wonderful. So bear with me,
I
chat.
I keep saying Necropolis. That's gonna be.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, this
with
is
a large one down here.
Could you
the largest one in the corner?
Yeah.
Being more of like the town center squares.
Okay, like the main like district. I got you. So
like an entire park and everything.
Love it. I already just took a little screen source here, a little screenshot here. So I've got that ready, and I'm just gonna put that here on my underground necropolis.
You didn't expect it to turn out as good.
Jungle. Yeah, no, it's great. That's actually a great visual aid. So thank you. I got a little screenshot of that. All right, wonderful. All right. Yes, more of that, guys. More of this awesome drawing. Mike, what do you got for us? What do you got for our art piece? We're looking to you.
Mike, the one who literally can't show us anything.
Oh, Mike, what's you got? All right.
Okay, let me just break out some construction paper.
Hey, man, it's
and
cool.
Rulers and mechanical pencils.
You
right? Give me about 3 hours, right? And then I will take a picture on my phone.
Oh,
look like absolute ass.
No. Well, as you know, I think that the phones are out, and as you know, fax machines are back in. So just fax it to me. 1-800 Stardust Power. That is definitely a working number.
But my printer is capable of being a fax machine.
Oh.
Still not going to do that, though. That would require me to read the instruction manual that has disappeared to the four winds.
And I don't have a fax machine, but I have a telephone line jack, which works basically the same. It'll just literally just come out of my wall, and then I'll have it. We don't even need... We're so much into the future, we don't even need fax machines. It's just, just phone jacks. Anyways, so all aboard this madness train, it is my turn. We're just going to go ahead and draw a card. All right. Looks like I got a face card. I got the Jack of Hearts. So, let me just pop this out for anyone who is actually watching on our screen so they can actually read this. Jack of Hearts. You see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen. What is it? All right, so... That's a conflicted one, isn't it? Because I feel like we're just... I don't know if it's that we're just too early in the world building. I mean, obviously we are, because it's spring. I feel like I don't have a lot to go on here. Am I the only one? Is it just me? I don't know.
Well, what's the card again?
You either see a good omen or you see a bad omen, but it's okay. I'm going to find something really cool here.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you see a man climbing a cliff nearby. He falls off to his death.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's hard. It's just like, it's just that it's, I don't know. It's just I feel like I don't have a lot to go on here. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's say that it's a bad omen. Because I feel like we have too many good omens. Let's say that it's a bad omen, all right? So, I'm going to draw on a little bit of inspiration here of my own wheelhouse, if you will. So, one day, everyone's doing their thing, out playing in the sun, and some of us apparently playing in the dirt. And there is one day where people wake up upon their normal scheduled time, and they realize that it's still nighttime out. And everyone checks their archaic timepieces, sundials, etc., etc. And it is morning, but
Wait,
there's no sun anymore.
how do you check a sundial when there's...
Exactly. That's the obvious part. It's like, oh man, my sundials. Thank you for getting the joke. Yeah,
How
my
would they be able to understand that it's morning?
like my sundial doesn't work. It's still shadows. Anyways, sorry, that was just a really stupid joke I was throwing out there. But no, in short, they have probably other timepieces. But yeah, no, there's just no sun at all. So yeah, that's my thing. Will the sun return? Who knows? But you know what? I think that we should hold a discussion. I seem to be doing a lot of these discussions. But first, let me add into my notes. After one day, the sun fails to rise, and no one knows why. All right, a discussion is held. Nope. You know what? A decree is held. Okay, so a decree has been issued. So, I think that the decree goes as follows. I think that the higher up leaders and townsfolk basically say that at this point, that the sun not rising is basically part of an omen. And they basically say, after taking a look at their omens, they present you guys with an omen that had been wrote a long time ago. And it goes as follows. As soon as the sun doesn't rise, the banished one shall usher forth the dawn of evil and a destruction of power. And so with this, the leaders have said that the safest route would probably be to go underground. And so they are looking at the necropolis as their next place. How do you respond to this, Mike? We'll start with you. What do you respond to this decree with?
I would say... Okay, I got one. All right. Are we sure that that those who are already dwelling there would be welcoming to us?
Okay. And Smokey, what say you?
Well,
Come on, Smokey. You're doing good here.
I got distracted, and right now I'm trying to hold my cat from standing on the keyboard.
Oh no. That cat. Oh, it's the dawn of evil and destruction of power. It's coming in the form of a cat.
Also, I just heard something about Necropolis.
Yeah, basically, in short, there's been a decree that was issued, basically, that everyone, that the leaders are saying that in response to the sun failing and basically a prophecy being fulfilled, that after the sun doesn't rise and the banished one shall usher forth the dawn of evil and destruction of power, that the next course of action that the leaders have issued is that we should all go underground into the necropolis. And basically, I was asking you...
We haven't uncovered that yet.
Well, that's their...
So they don't actually know it exists yet.
Well, we did. I mean, it did, because we rolled that all... I basically auto-completed that project.
Also, 1 second. I just had a stink bug land in my hand.
Man, there's just a lot of things happening.
Yeah,
on
Your hand is a landing pad.
Well, that's
I
fine.
landed on the back, and I smelled it. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add to it anyways.
Okay, no comment.
My characters are going out. My group is still digging the tunnels.
Your group is being attacked by cats and stink bugs.
The giant stink bugs.
Look, it's skeletal cats and skeletal stink bugs. What can we do?
See, the sun doesn't rise. Banished. Show. Assure. Forth the dawn of evil and a destruction of power. The leaders decree to go underground. One of the members responds by asking, will they be a welcoming party? I think that the leaders respond to this question. I don't think that this is like part of how I'm supposed to operate decrees, but whatever. Because I'm not really adding anything to my thing. I think that basically the leaders say that if they're not welcoming, then we will take it over by force. And I think that that's where they end it. Respond by saying that if they are not accepting of the terms, the necropolis will be taken by force. All right, wonderful. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Mike?
I think I add that the guy that's saying that is like wearing a pilgrim hat.
No, I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. We're gonna keep a bird's eye view here. It's just ever. That's what. Maybe. Who knows?
Well, I mean, Thanksgiving theme. Theme.
Maybe. Who knows? But what I do know is that it is your turn, Mike. I'm gonna go ahead and draw your card for you. All right. So you got the 5 of Hearts. Let's take a look here and see what you got. 5 of Hearts. There is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what? Oh my god. I love both of these. These are great, Mike. You got a good one. I mean, we just uncovered a necropolis. Basically, the sun's not rising. The leaders are saying we got to go underground due to an evil prophecy being fulfilled.
Okay.
What are you doing?
If I said that when the quote-unquote sun comes back, it is purple and it's rays.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm saying no, because 2 things. Number 1, that's my card. And number 2, this is a week later. And number 3, Cecile's my card. I have not said that the sun comes back yet. Yep. And you got to also fulfill your card, which has nothing to do with those things. Well, I mean, I know you were trying to make it that, but sorry, denied. DM overruled. Sorry.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go with the disquieting legend.
Ooh, okay. Good. Now this, hold on. Before we go any further, is this a disquieting legend about the forest or the necropolis? Because at this point, we have like 2 worlds we're working with. Chat, I know. I'm giving you a 2-for-1 special. You're welcome. This is now 2 worlds. So are we talking about the necropolis?
The disquieting legend is to live underground is to rise again.
Ooh. Okay, so wait, is this about the necropolis, or where is this legend found?
This legend is just in this area. To live underground is to rise again.
Ooh, wow. Okay, seems like so like some real vampire energy there you're giving me, Mike. I feel it. All right, a legend is surrounding the area that says to go underground is to rise again. Okay. Cool. I don't know why I'm getting vampire vibes from that. I don't know. Maybe it's the rise again thing. Oh yeah, maybe zombies. Maybe zombie. I don't know. I don't know. It's too early to say who she is. You know, we gotta keep playing. We gotta figure out. We gotta figure out what who their sponsor is. We don't know yet. All right. Well, anyways, Mike. So what's your action? Are you discovering something, holding a discussion, starting a project?
Starting a project.
Ooh, okay. It's been a minute since we have had any projects on the board. What are you starting here?
A path to the necropolis.
Okay. I think weren't the Bone Dogs already kind of working on something like that? No, they had discovered. That's right. We had auto-resolved that and say that they basically broke into it, but it didn't say anything about like making a path. Okay. Tunneling a path to the necropolis. Interesting. Okay. And how long are we feeling that should take? Let's see here. What are you thinking there, Mike? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I'm thinking like that's like a 2-3 week.
Roll a d4. I say roll a d4 and see what it is.
Okay. I will roll an off-screen d4 because that is actually easier than doing this current one. Dice say 3 weeks. So it is going to be 3 weeks. So I will go ahead and update to 3 weeks. All right, and I'm going to add that in here. 3-week time frame. All right, wonderful. And then I'll just copy this. Control-C, put that into my notes. All right, wonderful. Moving along. So Smokey, what are you doing on your turn? Well, actually,
I don't know yet.
I know. I don't. I don't need to tell you what you're doing on your turn because first we need to have you draw a card. Oh wow. Okay, you got a face card. Awesome. Let's take a look here, chat, and see what our face card is going to be. Queen of Hearts. So, Smokey, what is the most beautiful thing in this area? Or, what's the most hideous thing in this area? Now, keep in mind your answer. We're going to ignore that sound. Keep in mind that your answer can either be tied to the underground world or, of course, above ground in the forest.
I know exactly what I'm going to say.
Both of these answers could apply to me.
The interesting thing is that depending on your perspective, what I'm gonna say could fit for either side of that.
All right, yeah, shoot, go ahead. What is it?
So, it's a magically enchanted giant rose larger than a redwood, with just gnarled like the actual rose portion of it is like at the tree.
Okay.
Like treetop height.
So
like the sides are all like gnarled with like thorny vines going in between all the cracks.
Okay, so just to confirm, so it's a big giant rose tree, am I following you correctly?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, so instead of a rose bush, we're thinking a rose tree here. All right. And so with this rose tree, so it's kind of got like gnarled bushes and things of that nature, you're saying, correct?
Uh-huh.
All right, tell you what, why don't you draw that here on this here map? The best if you can, of course. If it is a stick figure thing, that's fine. Well, since this is your card, where are you putting this? Is this somewhere in the necropolis? And also...
No, it was going to be in the middle of the actual like woods.
Okay. Tell you what, do you want to flip...
Legend has it that it once was a child that strayed too far.
Ooh, okay. Tell you what, why don't you flip a coin here? This flip, of course, does not count. Let's say heads, it's the most beautiful. Tails is the most ugly. And this is based upon what the community thinks of it. So go ahead and flip that coin for me.
I probably want to do roll instead of flip, as flip is probably just going to flip it upside down.
Yeah, hit roll. So it's the most beautiful.
That didn't... I don't know if
yeah, no, you flipped it.
Oh, yeah, that would have just been... That was really the weakest... Huh, okay.
Yeah, it does. It does its own thing. All right. So heads, it's the most beautiful. All right. Awesome. So let's say this: there is a large tree in the center of the jungle village. Now, are these roses dead or alive? This is a good question I wanted to ask.
I mean, if it's the most beautiful, I would assume they're still alive.
All right. What color are they?
I mean, do they have to be just one color?
Let's pick one color to make it simple. Any color. Just name a color.
Oh, I was gonna have it be like a mixture.
Okay. Up to up to 3 colors. I'll give you 3.
I mean, do you have to write in all the colors? You can just say a rainbow.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Are you going rainbow?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. I can work with rainbow, but yeah, I did have to write it all in. That's what I was asking. All right, so there's a large tree in the center of the jungle village that has gnarled roots and blooms rainbow roses. I accidentally typed in rosé. We know where my mind is at. Rainbow roses, and it is one of the most beautiful things in the village. All right, I like it. So, Smokey, are you holding a discussion, starting something new, or discovering something new, or starting a project?
Ooh, Well, now that we live underground,
I feel like, here's what I'll say, all right? Because we're still at 2 weeks for the project to be completed for the tunneling to the pack of the necropolis. I'm going to say until this project's complete, no one is living underground currently. I think that that's going to be like a whole nother thing. Currently, it's just that is the thing that's happening in motion, and they're working towards that. So no, there's still people on the surface. If that helps you somehow.
Ooh, how about making a project in order to make it easier to actually get down to the necropolis, adding a staircase, like actually finishing off the walls.
Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds really nice. Okay.
An actual like building like above ground, like as like an actual entranceway.
All right, so yeah, tell you what, why don't we make this a second. Okay, so let's see here. Adding stairs, sculpted walls, and a supporting entrance, complete with a door, because why not? To seal off the entrance are being added. And I think I'm going to go ahead and match that with 2 weeks, because that's what the current dice is. So basically, when this one dice is resolved, the other dice will be resolved. Just keep it simple. So yeah, all right, wonderful. I love it. Let me just add that in here to my notes. And actually, I'll just copy that. And there we go. I don't know why that didn't do that. There we go. All right, wonderful. And carrying on. So we are now at my turn. All right, guys, let's go ahead and draw our card. We still have a couple cards that have not been drawn here according to this, so I think we're still in spring. Honestly, for spring, I mean, given that we're still in spring, this is literally the first start of this world building, we have accomplished quite a lot. A lot more than
I agree.
a lot more than the previous villages, that's for sure. All right.
Yeah.
9 of Hearts. All right, so for the 9 of Hearts, we have Okay. All right. So, yep, we are correct. That's funny. So the Nine of Hearts has actually already been drawn. This was the charismatic young girl one. So yeah, I think what happened was the original shuffle has been lost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw again. It's fine. Starting by next season, we won't have this issue because it'll be a new draw. Two of Hearts. Okay, this is a new one. There's a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or, there's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? And why was it abandoned? All right, so...
Isn't that what you got? Isn't that what you got when you did the test coil?
No, I think that was a different one. It might be, nope, that was at the Eight of Hearts. An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it? What could be used for? That's what that was. So nope, this one's it's similar but different. So large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? And why is it abandoned? Okay. I feel like right now a lot of the main issue that I'm having in my mind with picturing everything is that nothing has been drawn on the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of draw our little bit of a playing field here. We're going to take a little bit of time. For our audio listeners, I will try to find a way to kind of describe this. So first things first, I can't do anything until this is locked into the table. There we go. All right. And we'll get the dark green. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and draw what our current playing field looks like. So we've got this kind of green patch of jungle, right? And if I remember right, wasn't this like a jungle oasis situation? Like, this was surrounded in the desert.
Supposed to be, yeah.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll just kind of surround this area with some desert. So basically, this kind of green circle is going to be our jungle. This brown, of course, is going to be the desert on the outside of it. So we've got a big circle area. And in the center of the map, according to what we had just kind of mentioned here, we have this tree that is a rainbow tree. So we'll just kind of do a little tree here, and that'll be here in the center of the map. And I guess I'll just do this. I'll just put some red. I'll put some purple. I'm just gonna keep it kind of simple. It's gonna look like a little bit like a Christmas tree, I guess. Get some yellow in here. Get some that, and let's get some blue. Just really get all of those primary colors going on there. And I feel like I'm missing a color. And no one cares about orange. We'll get green. There we go. Gotta have that green. Actually, honestly, that doesn't look too bad. I somehow made that work. Don't ask me how, but I did it. All right. Cool. So we got this rainbow rose bush tree in the middle. I don't think that we've also got that Tesla coil situation. That is also another thing that needs to be added. I'm gonna put that over here, I guess. So here's our little Tesla coil building. That is gonna be the shield generator. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put over here that we have this kind of like little bit of a rock surface. And then this is, it doesn't look like a rock surface, but this is kind of, we'll just say that this is like a mountain area. And then this is where they're digging underground. So that's what we'll say is going on there. So to the far right is going to be our mountain that everyone's digging into to this necropolis. In the middle, we have our rose bush area. And then on the upper western to eastern side, we have our Tesla coil area. Is there anything else that I'm missing here on this map so far? Is this kind of like hammering home the majority of it? Because everything else is just kind of jungle area, right? Guys?
I mean, yeah, so far. So far,
Okay.
I think.
All right, so I just, now that I've got this kind of visual representation in my mind of like what this area looks like, so it could be a large body of water on the map. Where is it? What does it look like? Or a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it and why was it abandoned? I want to say, I'm honestly drawing a blank here, but does anyone else have any fun suggestions?
I mean, a large body of water, but maybe it's not ordinary.
Ooh, okay. All right. You know what? Something did kind of just jog my mind. All right. So I want to say that there is, we'll go with the large body of water. I think I just needed to kind of choose between these. So what I want to say is that there is going to be surrounding this rose bush tree. Okay, is this large body of water. Now, this large body of water is completely kind of purple, like this weird amethyst purple. All right. And I think that's good. I'll just draw that. That's fine. So there's currently technically no way to get to this rose bush tree without crossing this purple water. And what I'm going to say is that it has been... I think that no one goes to it because we're going to say that the water has some sort of electrical current going through it. That's what I'm kind of feeling here in my mind. So there's some sort of like weird electrical current going through it, and there's like these like eels that kind of swim around the area. So no one goes to it. They just observe the tree from afar. Cool. All right. And let me just write that down and add that to our notes here. Surrounding. All right. Awesome. So, surrounding the tree is a purple lake that is electrified and has snake-like eels in it, so no one goes near the tree. All right, wonderful. And with that, let's go ahead and figure out what my action is. My action is going to be, let's see here, discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project. I want to discover something new. I know I kind of just basically did that, but not really. I feel like I need to add more. I want to discover something new. What do I want to discover? I want to discover, let's say, what would go good in a jungle? What would go good in a jungle? I want to say that, I want to say...
jungle too.
I think that there is there's another tunnel. Because we can never have too many tunnels. Because why not? I think that there's another tunnel that has been discovered that is basically a little bit outside of the lake. Directly south of the lake and of the tree. And this tunnel goes basically underneath of the lake, and it pops out on the other side of the tree in a corresponding situation there. So that's what's been discovered. So now you can basically go underneath of the lake and then pop out by the rose tree. But nobody's gone over there yet. They just know that it's there.
You created a problem and then got rid of it immediately.
I really did, didn't I? I was like, yeah, basically. I made a problem and got rid of it. There's a tunnel that goes under the lake and pops out at the rose tree. I think the reason why nobody talks about it is because it was like one of the things like the cool kids went and did. You know what I mean? Like it's just not something that's like been caught on by the community, which is why it's like so late in the game. Everyone else is like, oh yeah, no, this has been here for like ages, guys. Like, just you didn't know about this? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know why. I'm realizing that. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's happening there? There we go. All right. And with that, it is the end of my turn. Mike, it's now on to your turn. So we're gonna go ahead and draw you a card. All right. So you got.
How's my project doing?
Great question.
It was like 3, so it should be about time.
You've got one more roll. For that, and so by Smokey's turn, it will be complete, along with Smokey's project.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fantastic.
So, you got the 6 of Hearts. So let me take a look here on what that's going to do for you. Actually, 6 of Hearts has already been done. That was the how old are the oldest members. So we're gonna go ahead and draw it again. So.
Yeah, I had that last time. What the hell?
All right, so you got. Is this the last? Yep, this is actually the last card of the season. You got the King of Hearts. A young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or
That's how we got the bone dogs.
oh yeah, it is how we got the bone dogs. All right, well then I guess we're on to the new season. All right, let me just adjust my book here.
Right.
All right, everyone, we have made it to summer. Welcome, everyone, to summer. So, you got the 8 of Diamonds. 8 of Diamonds is going to start the summer off with this. Someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Or, a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion. Start a foolish project. Now, I need to figure out what a foolish project does.
Now, am I allowed to do a little cross over here?
Nope, one or the other. You either can be.
No. I mean, can a certain formerly spoke of tyrannical individual try to take control of this community?
If you're referring to another district, no. What happens in this world stays in this world. And what happens in other worlds stays in the other worlds.
I was thinking of Jeff Bezos.
Nope. There is no crossing in that regard.
Okay, I'm going to say that the necromancer tries to take over.
Okay, and are you saying that they're a headstrong community member, or are they someone from the outside trying to take control by force?
Yeah, someone trying to take from the outside. Yes.
Okay, so you're not starting a project. You're just doing the other
that's the card. That's the card.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, are you doing the headstrong community member deciding to put the ideas in motion, start a foolish project, or are you saying someone tries to take control of the community? I'm just trying to figure out which one you're taking there.
Yes, the first one.
Okay, and do they succeed?
Yeah.
Okay, why do they do this?
Because they realized that we wanted to join his community, so he's like that. You know,
no.
He's like, okay, welcome in.
Okay, but
he digging your way into my community. You know.
well, now hold on. So, okay, you're giving me a lot of like mixed signals here. Seems a little.
He's the leader. He's the leader of the necropolis.
Okay, well.
And he's like.
Well, hold on. Well, what I'm saying is that. You're saying that so in order to take the community by force, that means that there's murdering, there's pillaging, there's killing, and those dogs are doing some chomping of some human bones. So I'm just saying, who's getting murdered?
That kind of force.
Yeah.
There is the other kind. There's Republican.
Oh no! In this world, it's savage worlds, right? So yeah, no. In order for it to succeed, there has to be. How many people are we talking? How many? We've got a population of 60. How many people are murdered in this massacre?
Let's roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s it is.
gets 2 nat 20s.
2 d20s. That's right. That'll be like a population of 40 people. I don't know why you have a d20 over here, but I'll borrow that. Thank you. I'm gonna just clone.
I don't know
this.
why I have what appears to be a mosquito bite right where my headphones like to rest.
Oh well, you should check your headphones
outside?
for mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes?
I guess. Yeah.
I guess, yeah. What the hell?
All right, so let's go ahead and roll those lovely d20 dice.
Roll the bones.
And figure out what happens. All right, so I got an 18 and a 10, so that would be 28 people died in this massacre. All right, wonderful. Great. All right, awesome. So let me just add that in here. Just give me like a second. All right, so the... you know what? Let's give this necromancer a name, because at this point he's kind of become like an important person of notability. Let me just write him, because he wasn't originally wrote down on this this card here. In fact, we didn't even have a card here for this. So important NPCs. Chat, it has been a while since I've interacted with you. If you guys have any names that you would like to throw in for this necromancer, add them to the chat now. Thank you. All right, so let me go ahead.
Yeah, I'm thinking someone of importance, some political person, just a tilt on their name would be great.
No suggestions. It is up to chat's full. Chat has full.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Complete. Don't ruin their creative process. No, don't take those markers away from them. No, you get out of here. You let them figure out what they're doing of their own free accord. It is completely up to chat. They have final say. If they say that the podcast is over, we have to cancel immediately. That's just how it works. So they're. I am indentured to whatever they tell me to do. It's terrible. I don't know what to do anymore.
If they told you to go eat rats, would you?
Well, Shadow has said that their name is Pie, so the chat has spoken. Their name is now Pie. All right, awesome. Thank you, chat. French toast. Okay. All right. Now, Smokey, hold on. You're in this cast, man. This is no.
Stop it.
Now wait a second. Now, okay. How'd you get on the other side of the screen?
Chat says.
This is not part of the list. All right. So, how do I actually spin this into like a cool thing? Okay, hold on.
I'm kidding. You don't actually have to do it.
No, I got this. So, no, I was thinking for shadows. So, I'm going to do an acronym here. So, this necromancer's name is Pi, but it's P.I.E. There we go. That's like... So, then let me, I guess... I'll figure...
Philip? Hang on. Philip is his first name.
No, I think no. We'll have to figure out.
Edner is his middle name.
No, definitely not. No, I don't like any of this. I'll figure it out later. It'll be a mystery for now. I don't think he's disclosed what it is.
Philip Ichabod.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then somewhere with an E at the,
All right. So the necromancer. No,
it's real hot mess since we've had a big villain.
Pi takes over the community by force, welcoming them in. Oh, okay, hold on. Why did he do this? Because welcoming them in, killing almost 28 people.
Remember, it says those who go underground shall rise again.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. Why does he do this? He could, because they were already moving in. He could have welcomed them in good, but he didn't. So what? Why?
No.
Show of force.
So that they fit in.
Uh-huh. This is not a good answer. I'll fill in this answer. Don't worry, I got it.
No, they're undead. They're undead. The people you killed are now undead.
Takes over the community by force. Killing 28 people.
No, I mean, I already have an idea. They're now undead.
Okay, turning them undead so that they can transition. Okay, I got it. So that they can transition to the necropolis without issues. 28. Oh no, killing 28 of the 60 people. And he kills them. He doesn't. Kill is a strong word. I think he sacrifices 28
converts.
people.
He converts them. He
Sacrifices them in a necromantic ceremony. There we go. Now we're kicking with gas. All right, wonderful. All right, that was a lot. Anyway, so what is your action?
Okay, so, I'm going to do a discovery.
Okay, what are you discovering?
As my people are digging and getting close to his necropolis, we notice gigantic limbs underground. What we thought at first were roots.
Hold on, pause.
Limbs.
Well, pause. Hold on. So when we're discovering something new, it's a new situation. We have to draw it onto the map.
I know. Right.
So what are you trying to draw on the map?
Gigantic underground tree limbs.
Okay.
So we are discovering pockets where there already are these like little, almost like oases underground.
I have no
gigantic tree limbs.
Idea how to draw that. I'll be honest with you.
I'm sure Smokey knows how to draw it.
I don't think anyone knows how to draw it. You know what? Here's what I'll say. First of all, let's move this out of the way.
Smokey definitely knows how to draw giant tree hands.
You know what? I got you, fam. So, I'll just do this, and then I just gotta lock this in place, and I'll just draw this.
We keep running into these little pockets about the size of small rooms.
Yeah.
Where there's nature.
Right. Of course. And so what I'll just do is just a little text bubble here. And hello. And then that's going to be, there we go. Yep. And we'll just do another little hand saying hello. Awesome. And then it's just going over to the big tree.
Black roses.
And then I'll just type in tree hands. Cool. All right, awesome. Moving forward. Whoa.
Well, I wasn't quite done yet.
Oh, well, I've already finished the drawing. Yeah. We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. These tree limbs are, leaves and flowers.
Oh.
And the flowers are black roses.
Wonderful.
And then these like inky black oases with these little pools of blacky water. Inky black water. And beautiful vegetation. Yep. That's what I got. Underground oases.
Right.
Are you picturing what I'm picturing?
Yep. I got it all right here. It's yep. I drew all of that word for word. Don't worry about it. I got all of it. All right.
I just looked up.
So, moving forward, Smokey, it is your turn, and I'm going to go ahead and draw you a card. You got
right better than you did that drawing.
I did it so good. Chat can confirm I drew that so well. Amazing. So
looks like the uterus.
Well, I can't draw everything perfectly. So Smokey, I got your Queen of Diamonds here.
Yes, queen.
Oh, you got a project finishes early. Actually, hold on. Time out.
Oh, my project is good.
Yeah, so all of those projects are done already. So there's currently no active projects. I'll get to that in a second. But a project finishes early, which one and why? There are no projects active. If there's no projects underway, boredom leads to quarrel. A fight breaks out between two people. What is it about? So, so yeah, as far as that goes, Smokey, what is the fight about? Shadow does confirm that the drawing is perfect. So yeah, we all agree.
I mean, I'm sure I'd be pissed if I went down to the group of 60 people and someone decided to just kill 28 of them.
Oh, okay. So there's like a fight between, I guess, the undead people and then the alive people?
Well, of course. It only makes sense that there would be.
Okay. Wonderful. Let me just type that in. Hold on. And okay. So a fight breaks out between the alive and undead people. So would you say that they're fighting for control? Is that the idea? Like, who should be leading the group? Is that the idea that you're kind of going with here?
It's more of retaliation.
Ooh, okay. As retaliation. Now, are they attacking any undead people, including their previously alive sacrificed people? Or just, like, the other undead people?
I might actually be having them only attack their previous.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's dishonorable.
Oh, okay. It's unnatural, yeah. Because these are kind of like druid folks, kind of. Fight is between the undead that were sacrificed and the current residents due to it being dishonorable. Let's see here. Shadow says, I should have named him Sandworms. That's funny. All right. So, Smokey, what are you doing for your action?
Well,
We've got discover something new, hold a discussion, and start a project.
We might have to start a discussion about how much of a douche the guy who tried to take over as leader is.
Okay, are you you opening up a discussion then?
Yeah.
Okay, that seems pretty honorable after a fight. Let me get my notes here ready. Hold on. A discussion has been started. Hold on one second. I just realized.
I already know what I'm going to say.
Quick question. The sacrificing was the start of summer, or what was the start of summer? Just real quickly.
That was the start of summer.
Okay, gotcha.
And we still have to. Those dice should be done now. Those projects should be done.
Yeah.
We talk about them.
Yep, I'm working on it. So we'll go ahead and say, give me just a second here. I'm getting my notes together, guys. Give me a second. All right.
Yeah, Smokey's going to start a discussion.
Well, I'm putting this in between the discussion because that's what it's. I'm just gonna. That's how it's going. All right. So, the tunneling to the necropolis completes on time.
Yep, and I already have
3 weeks.
I already have an idea.
And then adding stairs sculpted walls and supporting entrance completes. 3 weeks. All right, wonderful. Okay, great. So Smokey, yeah. So this discussion starts, and what are you going to start it with?
Are we sure we want to live down here? It seems like they're a little bit jerkish.
Okay. So a discussion has been started. The opening question is, should we still live down here? All right, and since just the way that this works, I guess I would go next. I guess I would throw in what is left for us back up top. With the sun being gone, all of the plants are starting to die. We are going to be running out of food resources before winter even hits. And Mike, we'll end with you.
Hi, good. Friend, nice.
All right, someone's got to kill this guy. This guy's even not even part of... Who is this zombie?
Yeah, didn't we already kill all of our...
No,
you just said they fought.
Yeah, there was a nice social fight where they stood 10 paces away from each other and then realized that they couldn't kill each other.
I always picture it's like a fist fight. It's not a war.
It's like a bar fight.
Hi,
We
nice.
just had a bar fight with trying to get rid of the dishonorable thing. Yeah,
They're
that's
hitting
how
each
that-
other like, I'll take you down there, Sonny.
There.
I'm going to hit you with a shoe. Oh, wait, you're undead. This doesn't do anything.
Look, we now have undead on top of us, so there's got to be a voice.
Another member.
They
Okay.
say, hi, good, he nice. It's warm down there.
Okay, a third member advises that they approve of the new leader pie. Alright,
So the question is, are they talking about pumpkin pie, apple pie, or the guy pie? Pie, nice.
so, Smokey, since you started the question, you get to end with an open-ended question. What is your open-ended question?
What is my open-ended question?
Yeah, what are you ending your open-ended question with another question being?
Who let the zombies in?
Oh, that's a great question. The starting member ask.
Hey, we have voice too.
Why? The starting member ask, who let these zombies in? And I'm going to put in quotations, which was not was not a word before this meeting.
That person that said it just came up with a term for them.
Of course, of course. Hey chat.
Dead lives matter. Dead lives matter.
Hey chat. Out of curiosity, this is all for you. If not, it's perfectly fine. Do you guys want to see my other screen where I'm taking the notes? Would that help you? Do you guys want that? If so, just let me know, and I will throw up another screen for that. In the meantime, all right.
There's gonna be protests with zombies holding picket signs saying "Dead lives matter" too.
Oh, jeez. What is this? Plants vs. Zombies?
Right.
All right. So with that, I don't know where we are in this list. Who just finished their turn? Smokey, that was you.
Yeah,
we're back to me.
We also need to resolve the the builds.
Oh, I already
we
did.
haven't even
Yep.
spoke about-
Oh, yeah. There I wrote
We
down.
did-
Yep.
we
That they
didn't.
completed.
No, we didn't speak on them.
Oh,
we
we
didn't
didn't need
speak
to.
on
We
what
don't need to
happened.
speak about it. It's just there.
On the projects, yeah, I have a whole thing.
Oh, you have a whole thing. Okay. Well, the tunneling to the
Yeah.
necropolis was completed. What are you wanting to add into these notes?
So, in order to get there, we followed the tree branches and found that the necropolis is a gigantic black rose tree, and a village built around it
Okay.
in a gigantic cavern.
All right. Well, there is as Smokey has already drawn the mapping for the necropolis, it's actually a series, a huge series of chambers, actually.
It's a huge series
Right.
of events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So because the necropolis has actually already been drawn out. So we'll say, I guess, in the main.
But we hadn't actually discovered.
Oh, it was
So, like, this
no,
is
it was already
basically the-
discovered.
Well-
They discovered it accidentally. All that's happening here is that they're just making a stairway to it, and just making a new entrance. That's all. All right, so we'll say here in the main chamber, then I guess we'll go ahead and put the rose bush. So we'll just put.
Ooh, could it be that
Rose
this is actually
tree.
underneath? That this necropolis is actually stretched out underneath the
Ooh, hey, tell you what. Why don't
one that's above ground?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
this is the reverse side?
Ooh, yeah. Let's do that.
That's
That's
what I was
fun.
thinking.
All
That's
right.
exactly what I was thinking. This
So-
is the roots of that tree.
Okay, well, hold on, because I do have to write all this. But in the meantime, why don't we do this? Can I take some creative liberties here and say that this rose bush that I'm going to be drawing on here is all black? Just all black roses and nothing else?
Yep,
So, because
it's
on
all
top
black
side,
roses.
it's all rainbows. So
Yeah.
down here...
That
Yeah.
was exactly what he was wanting.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Wait, if everything is the opposite or like a parallel to us,
Is
then
this
does that
the
mean we have we have a queen and named Cake?
Oh my god. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if this is happening. Who knows? What I really want to know though is this like the equivalency of like the Shadow Realm? Is that just what's happening here? Is this
Kind of, yeah, kind of.
this rose bush looks real interesting. I don't know.
And I would love it if there were like waterfalls of like, maybe different colors than regular water.
Look,
Kind of pouring down around this.
look here. Okay, my notes.
So much he can do.
My notes are like Twitter, okay? You only get 120 characters, all right? So I got the rose bush. Sorry. You've reached your character max. All right, so anyways. So the tunnels includes, let's see here. But no, in all seriousness, they discover that the main chamber has a black rose bush, and give me
Green,
give me
bush is small.
Yeah, it's technically a rose tree.
well, it's a rose tree. Yeah, not a bush, tree. Excuse me. All right, so with that, give me one more thing, Mike. I'll give you 3 things. So there's a rose tree. What else is there? I'll give you one.
There's waterfall. Kind of pouring
Waterfall.
down between its branches.
Okay, waterfalls coming
Yeah,
from
plural.
above. Ooh, you know what?
Oh.
I'm gonna add on to this purple water, cause I'm gonna do like a mirror
Oh.
thing. Cause it's gonna be like a
Ooh,
mirror thing. Like, cause above is gonna be the rainbow one, below is gonna be the
And it's like
black one.
bouncing off of other branches. Could you
Well,
picture that? Like
no.
it's cascading down the
Wait.
branches.
So the water that's above was purple, right?
Yeah, so it would mean that it would be
No,
electrified.
as it passes through the actual like leaves of the tree, what if it purified?
Ooh, that's actually good. Okay, yeah, purple water that passes through the black rose bush and makes fresh water. Cool.
And then the third thing is the whole place is lit by lanterns that are hung from the branches of the tree.
In this one room, because there's like 20 rooms.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it-
a whole network. So think of like an ant colony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm saying like each one of those chambers has a branch of this rose tree, and all has lanterns as well.
This seems very complicated.
Oh, beautiful! Though. It's beautiful. Could you picture that?
Yeah, but it doesn't work with our map baking purposes, honestly. Can you give me like another less complicated thing?
crystals.
Okay, I can work with crystals. Lighting
Crystals that
is-
house the souls of the damned.
Oh, jeez.
The better they were in life, the brighter they shine.
Okay, Soul Gem. Anyway.
Or they could be those like spectral ghost blue flames that float around.
All right. Well,
DM's choice. DM's choice.
the nice thing is that I'm just gonna keep it simple. Lighting is sourced by crystals and moving forward. We're gonna be here all night. And I would actually like to get done with this world building. So let's go ahead and draw another card. Whose turn are we? Smokey, we just ended with your turn, I believe. And is now on to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card. 4 of diamonds. All right, let's go. So the 4 of diamonds is going to be. Oh, okay. The eldest among you dies. What caused their death? Or the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not reduce project dice this week.
Good news. They'll just raise again.
So
Wait, who's the oldest among us now?
I think it was like one of the elders, probably.
Yes, but now we have undead with us as well.
You know what? I think it's still like the same guy. You know that one guy that we were talking about originally who like needed.
He's older than even the undead.
Let me check my notes here. Hold on. This was like back in the spring.
Pretty sure we had a really old person. I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, we did. Here it is. The oldest members of the community are around 300 years old. Their special needs are that they have to spend a day in pod chambers to regenerate their vigor. So, yeah, we're just going to say that finally the eldest among you is sick. So it can be plural. So we're going to say that all of those, we're just going to say, let's roll a D6.
Yeah, the sun is gone.
Smokey, roll it. Yeah. Smokey, roll that D6 that's here, roll this. Here, roll that. Roll that D6 for me. And this is going to tell me how many eldest members we have. All right, 4. The perfect Trinity. Which is not
Trinity, but Trinity
is
Trinity,
three.
but add 1. Whatever the word is above Trinity.
Quadra? Quad?
The quad! Yeah! It's the quad squad. There we go. My brain's not working today, chat. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Anyways, the quartet. Yes, all those fancy words to describe the word 4.
They're a barbershop quartet.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and scroll back up here and say that there are... I'm just going to kind of change this. There are 4 oldest members of the community. There we go. Keep it simple. Nobody's died yet, but now we're going to go ahead and bring in the second part of the situation, which is the eldest among you is very sick. The 4 eldest members are now falling sick because their quad pod is no longer working due to no sun. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. All right, wonderful. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to what am I doing for my action. I think that see, I can discover something new. I could hold a discussion. I could start a project. I think starting a project is in order. I think we're going to go ahead and try and find a new way to keep these eldest members alive. I think that's the newest thing that we're going to be working on. So I'm going to go ahead and write that on here. Let's see here. Finding a way to keep the eldest members alive. And I'm going to say that this is definitely a 3-week thing. 3 weeks. It's going to take some time. All right, wonderful. And let me just reset my little dice clock here. And we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put these dice out of here so that way I don't have to get confused. All right, wonderful. And that ends my turn. Moving on to Mike. It is your turn. Let's go ahead and draw another card. All right, you got the 9 of diamonds.
Fantastic.
So, 9 of diamonds. Project fails. Which one and why? I mean, there's only one project. Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. What supplies though? Like, what supplies do we actually even really have?
What? Yeah, it's gotta be the first one.
Hold on. No, we've got supplies. So our resources apparently are still berries and nuts and veggies, wood, leaves, and rocks and water.
It should now be a scarcity instead.
It should be, but it hasn't been. You know what? If you choose that, I'll let it burn. I'll burn those berries and nuts and veggies. They're gone. Do you just want to make it an easy one?
Yep, it's that, and yeah,
all right.
Due to the scarcity of light from the sun, the berries and such have turned
hell yeah
poisonous.
Hell yeah!
Everything,
Kill this civilization. Kill them all.
All of our food that we have depended upon has gone foul. Except for the mushrooms.
The berries and nuts and
mushrooms are doing just fine.
Oh, I imagine. Oh, all right. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and remove berries, nuts, and veggies, and I'm gonna replace it with mushrooms. But no one has figured out what to do with the mushrooms. That's the downside. Is that no one has figured out what to do with that.
But the thing is it's almost like this has happened before in this region.
Probably. The berries, nuts, and veggies all become poisonous. And no longer offer food and become a scarcity. This is like a really shitty summer for these people. Like their spring was like
spring was amazing.
They're like spring we're thriving, summer we're dying. It's great. That's great.
They're all gonna die off and fall.
Yeah, I mean, is there gonna be anything left of these people? You know, we might honestly, we might have to go with a zombie village. Like, this might actually be our, first undead civilization. Like, it's all, the necromancer's just, looking at his fucking timepiece, just a little bit longer before you add it to my army. Ah, yes, the poison berries. Now they've got no food. Like fucking Yzma sitting on the throne.
Let's see how many people died to the berries real quick.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we should check. We should do, yeah, let's do a check-in. So we've got 60 people. We're minus 28. Sorry, what's the number?
A D4. Roll a D4. See how many people have actually died.
Hold on. I need to get a running tally. What's 28 minus 60? Somebody.
But 60 minus 28.
Don't reverse my question. You know this answer, Mike. I phrased it correctly the way I wanted it, which is incorrect, and not how you subtract numbers.
30, I think it's 32.
Thank you. I want to give you an upside down subtraction. All right, so we'll just go with 32. I'm just going to... I guess I'm just going to delete our projects. I guess that's what I decided to do just now.
What?
I was trying to clone it, and it just deleted it. So, oops. Anyways, let me fix that, I guess, real quick. Just real quick there. Saved objects. Man, oh man. It's just... one of those days. Here we go. Note card. All right. All right. Wonderful. Okay.
So 32 people, and now let's see how many died from poison.
What was the project that was currently in motion? There was a project that was in motion. What was?
You were trying to help the old people.
Oh yes. Help find a cure for the elderly.
How did Smokey's project end up, by the way? He didn't get to talk about his end of it.
Yeah, he didn't. I'll circle back to that here in just a second. Actually, Smokey, why don't you talk about that now? Because I gotta type in some stuff here.
You mean the staircase and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
You mean the one that I pretty much explained what was happening when I was, like, telling it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, did you want to add anything to that?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Now that you know about the tree, the rose tree and all that?
That doesn't really affect it, though.
So just stairs, sculpted walls, and a door to the outside
Well,
world.
A small building.
Basically. Gotcha. So basically the equivalency of, like, the vault from Fallout.
Pretty much.
But with stone and prettier. Now with more stone. All right.
Now with more death.
Now with more death. Everyone's dying inside of here.
Yeah, a lot more death.
We're getting a lot more parallels to Fallout. Like, you know, there's only gonna be like one person who survives this, and it's the Necromancer. It's just like he emerges out into the apocalyptic
I
wasteland.
don't think we want the Necromancer to be the one that lives.
Probably not. Who knows? Maybe he's the chosen
I
one.
don't know. He's a really nice guy.
I mean, who hates pie? You know.
Me.
Project started.
And a good portion of the people, since I'm the voice of a good portion of the people.
I guess so. Cure for the elderly. Sorry, I'm just like updating my notes. 3 weeks. All right. So, okay, got the berries becoming poisonous, etc., etc. What all are we missing here? I think that's good. I think that was everything.
Yep, that was my card, and now for my turn.
What are you doing for your turn?
Beginning a project.
Ooh, okay. What are you starting?
Trying to invent a new kind of undead that it does not require one to actually die.
Of course, because that sounds very complicated.
A new kind of undead.
Finding a way to make a new kind of undead. Got it. I'll just write that here in my journal. That's
to hold the intelligence and all that.
You know what? Just for you, Mike, I'm gonna roll a d6. I'm gonna, a d12, and I'm gonna tell you how long that takes.
Wow. The D12.
You're lucky. It only takes 3 weeks, apparently.
Jeez.
You deserved that one.
All right, so 3 weeks.
I'm trying to find a nicer way to go about things.
We don't have to be turned into undead.
I need to find a new way to cheat death. Well,
Exactly.
just for today only, it only takes you 3 weeks to find that. Through the power of something. All right. Without further ado, Smokey, it is your turn. Let's draw you a card. Oh, hey, you got the King of Diamonds. You got a face card. All right. What does the face card have in store for us? Summer is fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, let me just chat. You're seeing it here. I am burning a 2 of diamonds, and I am burning a 6 of diamonds. Those are now burned.
We're probably about to hit fall after this.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, so tell me, what are your 2 actions that you're doing this week?
Oh, boy. Well, it seems like we've got a mad scientist on our hands.
Maybe so. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's scientists in the thing.
Look, and I didn't say this was the Necromancer. I said this was some people were working on this.
People, as in the ones who died?
I mean, who knows? Maybe there's empathy. Maybe people are like, hey, it's kind of rad. You never die.
You're undead. Of course you die.
I'm just gonna forget about that long nap I took. That was kind of painful.
So I guess just to clarify, Smokey, because I'm working with like 6,000
Okay,
things
time,
over here. What is your first action?
time to start getting electricity.
Okay, are you starting a project then?
Yeah. Creating some water wheels.
Ooh, fun, fun. Are you doing that in the main chamber where the big waterfall's coming down?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
It's going to be taking advantage of said waterfalls.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Let's roll a D4 and figure out how long that's going to take. 3 weeks. 3 seems to be the magic number. All right, let me just add that here to my project list. Creating a water wheel to turn the waterfall in the main chamber. Chamber into a form of electric. Ooh, electricity. Can't spell. Doesn't matter. Anyways, 3 weeks. All right, wonderful. And I'm adding that into my notes. Perfect. All right, and so I got that in there. Let's see here. I'm also going to add in here, summer is fleeting, and 2 weeks are lost. All right, and now that it's back to my turn,
I still have one more action to do.
oh shoot, yeah, you're right. Carry on. What's your next action?
Oh. Actually, we have that, but we don't actually have a way to get the water. We have the fresh water now, but we don't have a way to get the fresh water anywhere else. Time to make a water pump as well.
Okay, so you're gonna like find a way to like sub-route the water throughout the rest of the place?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add in making a water pump. Water pump for water in the rest of the necropolis. All right.
Look at me creating the things we actually need.
Let me just roll a d6 on that one, because that sounds like a complicated process. 4 weeks on that one.
Which is about what I was hoping. Because I think part of the actual getting the pump to work is going to require the water wheel.
All right. Perfect. Summer is fleeting. Okay, cool. Okay. And with that, it is now a resolve of a project. So the resolve of the project is going to be, let's take a look here. So we got 3 weeks and we've got 4 weeks for that. Sorry, I've got too many projects here. So we are resolving the project. The project was to help find a cure for the elderly. And that has been completed. And I think that the cure for the elderly is going to be
On death.
Murder!
I was thinking that. I honestly was. I'll be honest with you.
Which one, murder or on death?
I was thinking of turning them into undeath, like just some like zombies. But I think that we need to go a little bit more crazy here, because we're not thinking in like true fantasy ideas where magic is an option. So I think that you had talked.
Wasn't an option.
Right, we really hadn't talked about. Oh yeah, you're right. Magic.
You did say that magic wasn't an option.
Oh shoot, yeah, magic isn't an option. You're right. That is part of my new world. You're right. But you know what?
The necromancer is working, but he's not doing it through magical means.
Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe they. Okay. You know what? No, I said that there was magic, but it was like very. It was like kind of like a lost art. So if there is magic, it's not something that's like relevant in the current time frame. And if it is, it's like one of those like really guarded secrets that's kind of like not talked about a lot. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that basically the some of the elders of this necropolis that have been living here like a very long time, right? I think that they give these elders some of the black roses, and they make them eat them, and
They die.
they become we're gonna say a little bit more zombie looking, very lich looking, but maybe more powerful. And like their skin kind of turns more kind of grayish with like these black tendrils going through it, but their sicknesses is cured. Let's see here. So, a cure is found for the elders. After feeding them black roses, they feel more powerful and look more like a lich. It's really just a note for me, not necessarily for anyone else. Anyways, cool. Moving forward. So let me just update my project list here. And I think we're at me, right? I think it's my turn. Yep, because Smokey, you had just gone. All right, wonderful. So let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. All right, 3 of diamonds. And our 3 of diamonds is going to be... Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production. Or, summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest. I think there doesn't really need to be a military because you have like an undead army already. And you're literally sealed in a giant mountain. So that's not really necessary. But what is necessary is food. I think that eating the black roses has given the village elders like the idea of, well, there has to be something else that is edible in this land. So I think what their centralized idea goes back to is the mushrooms, where it all started. They have to be edible in some way. Perhaps it's just the way that they're being cooked or something of that nature that has to change. So I think that the project related to the food production is, how do we harvest these mushrooms? How do we eat them? Because they're not only on the surface, they're down below here in ground as well. They're everywhere. But up until this point, nobody has figured out a way to eat them. So I think figuring out how to eat the mushrooms safely, or make them edible is what the project that's going to be starting is. So let me just start a new project here. And find a way to cook the mushrooms to restore the food source. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6 on that one because that sounds like that could be like pretty iffy there. Because if they've been struggling this long, you know, there's something stopping that. Apparently not. It only takes them 1 week. So I guess they are having some sort of stroke of genius.
My thought is that now that they're not entirely living, they can eat the mushrooms.
Well, I mean, there are villagers who are not undead. So that wouldn't...
those tough cookies to them, I guess. They just got to join the rest of the hills.
Uh-huh. Anyways, no.
That's going to help.
Yeah, we gotta be equal here. So all right, so got 1 week for that, and let's take a look here. Let's see here. What do I got here? So discover something new, hold a discussion, start a project. You know what? It's been a minute since we've really done anything crazy. I want to introduce a new situation, and in this situation, I want to go against helping any of these village people. I think helping them has been it's just been enough. It's time to end it. So I think while all these digging and excavations and exploring the village and et cetera, has been going on, some of the villagers go to a part of the caverns that has not been explored yet. And I'm gonna roll a d6 here, and we're going to figure out. Okay. So 2 of the explorers go down into this mine here, and they encounter a giant spider creature. And this spider creature has the torso and head of a man, but the rest of it is a spider. And that is what they discover. And we're not sure what the intentions of that individual is, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and go over here for our viewers on the Twitch stream. We're just going to put that's here in this chamber. We're going to do a little spider friend here. Spider friend with the big legs. Just big leg spider. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. That's cool. That's the spider. There we go. Just big giant blob there on the map. So yeah, that's what they find, and it doesn't kill them. So these 2 adventurers are still very much alive, but curious to see what happens with that. So I'm just gonna write that down here. 2 adventurers of the colony find a spider man.
Spider-Man?
Well,
Spider-Man.
Man spider.
Caverns.
Man spider. Man spider.
All right.
People when he gets hungry.
So, moving forward, that ends my turn. So, Mike, we're back up to you. Let's go ahead and draw a card and figure out what happens. All right, so you got the Ace of Diamonds. Let's take a look here. Ace of Diamonds. A contingent within the community demand to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or, a contingent within the community have acted upon their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it permanent?
I'm going to go with the second one.
Okay. What have they damaged?
Oh, no.
And who?
Well,
First of all, who are? Well, hold on. First of all, who are they?
Okay, they are those same people that tried to pick a fight with their undead neighbors.
Okay, so they're not the. Okay, so they're the ones who are the living.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they have damaged the tower thing, the Tesla tower.
Why?
Not above ground?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
why
that's
would?
above
Why would? Hold on. Hold on. Why would they damage their own shield?
It's not even active, for starters. But no, they just basically they were rioting, they were acting out, they were angry, and that it just got caught in the crossfire of things.
Okay. Is it permanent? Should we flip a coin for it?
Yeah.
Let's flip. No, you know what? Let's flip a coin for it. Let's flip a coin for it. Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks, Mike, for agreeing to that. 1 second.
I'll take tails.
Okay, I'll take heads. Because
Either one.
Because the only reason why, yeah,
Large fries and a Wendy's milkshake.
Yeah, just because that's my project. That's my baby. I was literally going to like work with Smokey to get the wind, the water wheel, working with that and activate the shield, and that was gonna be like the missing puzzle piece. So, anyways, I'll take heads. I'm gonna be sad if that goes away. Where the hell's my quarter? Ah, here it is. All right. That count does not count because I was not hitting the button. All right. Here we go. We are flipping the coin. Flipping the coin.
Really?
It's flipping the coin.
The coin is
flipping
the
the coin.
flipping?
Yeah, it's flipping. All right. It landed on tails. Okay. It's like 5,000 flips. Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's permanent. All right. Cool. Hold on, wait. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Hold on.
Nope.
Hold on. It's flipping. It's still flipping. Hold on. It was rolling.
No.
It's still rolling. Hold on. Okay. All right. It landed on heads. All right. Thank goodness. That was close.
Tried so hard.
It's just, I'm throwing this quarter into the void.
Nope, it's tails.
Wait, what's being? I think I lost track of what was going on.
Oh, I threw the quarter into the void.
Yeah, but what was getting destroyed?
Um,
All the
the shield thing. Okay, the old shield generator, and permanently broke it. Okay. All right, cool. So what's your project that you're starting, Mike?
so
Hold on, timeout. Hold on, timeout. Because my project has actually resolved. So, find a way to cook the mushrooms and restore the food source. So I'm going to say that they did that. The mushrooms have to be washed in purified water. And it makes them edible.
and cooked.
No.
And cooked.
No, hey, this is my
No?
project. Nope, they can eat them raw. So yeah, all of the mushrooms just have to be washed through purified water. That's all. So we're done with that. So that's cool. So that one is taken care of. And now, let's see here. We're now on 1 week for the find a way of the undead, and we're now on, I think, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks for... That water wheel's been in the works for a minute there. I think that's now on the 2-week situation. And the water pump too. I don't know what's been going on with that. I'm just gonna put that at 2 weeks. I don't think I was...
No, water pump and the wheel were done at the same time.
Yeah, so I think they're both
And it
on
was
2
on
weeks.
my turn.
Which was like last turn ago. I feel like we're on 1 week with that. No, 2 weeks, because it would have just gone to me.
Pump was 4 to start off with, and the wheel was 3.
Yeah, but was that your last turn
And
or
mine
the
was
turn
3.
before?
And mine was 3.
Yeah, mine.
No, they were in the same turn.
Yeah, mine was moving at the same. Well, technically
It was the same turn.
Yeah, the water pump was at 4 weeks, and then the water wheel's at 3 weeks. So, yeah, I think
Mine should be about done.
you've got 1 more turn. So, yep. All right, cool. I got it. So it's on 2 weeks. I just had to adjust the dice there. Anyways, carrying on. Am I finishing? Oh, yep. Nope. It's Mike. It's Mike. What was? What was your action? Sorry.
So my action is a discovery,
Oh, okay.
and what we discovered is what was blocking out the sun.
Uh-huh.
It is some horrific monstrosity that's high up in the sky. Some
Okay.
big, horrific monstrosity.
Come on, I'm not that terrifying.
And it appears to have many tendrils or hairs or something that's squirming from it.
Oh God, it's
Its
Cthulhu.
surface. We don't know if it's good or bad, but it's up there and it's gross.
I'm pretty sure, according to the prophecy, that literally a giant monster is going to destroy the world. I'm pretty sure it's bad. All right. So, yep, I wrote that in there. All right, cool.
Okay.
So, with that, we have a project that is now completing. Find a new way to make it a new kind of undead. So, Mike, what is the new way of undead?
Well, apparently eating the mushrooms raw.
No, you can. No, okay,
Okay.
stop. No, you can't overrule what I've already done. Absolutely not.
No. I mean, like unwashed and.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Well, we would have already figured that out when we tested whether or not we could even eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
like-
true.
Yeah. Well,
Like, because like
well,
2
well,
people
they-
died from that because
Yeah,
I
it can't
rolled
be
that.
yeah. But if you do it while being underground, you won't have to die. You will
This-
just convert
this-
into being
that-
a.
This sounds very convoluted. Can we change it?
Yeah.
Can you change your creative process here? It seems like it's conflicting with like 3,000 other things in my already existing notes.
I mean, you could do it with the mushrooms being washed in the unpurified water.
Ooh, that would be cool. Like if you put it in the purple water, it turns you like
Because
undead.
if putting it in the purified water actually makes them edible,
Yeah, like
is
so it's
that
like
okay, Mike?
that's. I mean, yeah.
That works. I was just going to think that basically doing it in the sunlight is a problem.
It was just because of the fact that we've already gone over that. They just straight up kill you.
Yeah.
Having it
yeah,
be
yeah. But we were always in the sunlight eating them, and so I'm thinking it was actually the sunlight was the issue.
No.
So now that they're in the dark, they're different.
No, because that would have no, because I think I'd already discussed earlier that eating them underground that they were poisonous and it would kill you either way.
Okay. So washing them in the purple liquid.
Washing them in the purple liquid makes you undead. I think we can. That's a fun way.
And it's the equivalent of a vampire.
Ooh, or like so. Can we go like lich, like true lich? Can we just do like a lich?
Well.
Because I've been I've been trying to get like a lich in here. I mean, we've got the
like if they're
because we got this.
Yeah,
okay, so because we got the elders, right?
Variety of intelligence. Yeah, the elders turn into
the elders went black rose and went kind of lichy, but I feel like purple, like because I want to have like a weird lich versus lich, like who's better, right? Michael Jordan or like LeBron situation. So like, I mean, one of these people is no longer living.
But
you know,
it's like a variety. It depends on your health, your current state.
Right.
So like certain people are becoming liches, other people are becoming vampires.
Okay. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's say that I'm just going to do a little parentheses here. If you eat the black rose, I'm just going to delete this and say that look more like a vampire.
Black rose.
If you eat the black roses, they it makes you look like a vampire, and if you a new way of let's see here, try to get my thoughts together. A new way to make you undead is washing the mushrooms in the purple purple water, and it turns you into the equivalent of a lich. I'm doing it reverse. So that makes you almost like a lich.
Okay.
Eating the black roses turns you into a
that
vampire.
One makes sense why it's like, hey, let's make the old people vampires. Let's make them young
right? Yeah, because they're like old.
strong.
Yeah, we got to make them stronger, right? And then like for everyone else, they're like, yeah, no, man, like shooting lightning out of your hands is the way to go. Like the lich route's just for the vampire people. We don't talk about them. That's not the cool. That's not the new hip way.
I found out that there actually is a mold that will grow on brains and will keep the brain alive.
That's
make a zombie out of that.
That's awesome.
In real life?
Well, that's
But
typically
let's-
only for ants, though.
But let's
Yeah, insects.
And the entire purpose for it is to get the ants to bring the spores, the mushroom up high, which then it explodes the creature's heads, releasing its spores.
Well, that's a different
Guys,
one. This one is
guys, let's get back on
Yeah,
track
so no,
here because we're at 2 hours and 22 minutes on my recording. So let's
Okay.
let's focus. Let's focus. So
So I'm just going off of actual good science.
all right. So Mike,
That's
that
what I
ends
was
your
doing.
turn. Smokey, we're gonna go ahead and get on to you.
No, that's not even my turn. That was out my turn.
Oh, okay. Well, hurry up. What are you doing? Oh wait,
No,
actually,
no,
whose
that
turn
was
is it?
Outside of my turn. That
Yeah,
was my.
That
my
was
project.
that was your project. Excuse me. Whose
Yeah.
turn is it then? Where are we at on the turns?
So-
Okay.
Yours? I don't know.
Let's see here. I think I just went like a second ago. See, this is
Yeah, so it's Smokey.
this is why we gotta focus. All right, so Smokey, yeah, cause did you already go, Mike? Cause it's
did.
after
I
me,
started-
it's you.
I discovered the worm thing up in the sky, the wormy thing.
Okay, all right, yep, then it's Smokey's turn. All right, so Smokey, we're going to go ahead and switch this value down to 1. Smokey, let's go ahead and draw you a card.
Actually, doesn't that mean that the water wheel is
On my
done?
turn. On my turn, it resolves. Is what I have here, according to my timer. It might be a turn off, but that's kind of where we're at.
at 3?
So let's see here.
No, it should be this week.
Um,
It's because I have two things going.
Yeah,
have
I
the
know.
water wheel and
I've got them. They were previously on Mike's turn on a D2, and now they're on a D1. That's what I have here. So that's what I'm going with. It might be a turn off. They might be off by 1, but I just want to go by...
Because it would have been your turn, which was 1 week, hits his turn, which is 1 week, and then my turn is another week. That's 3 weeks.
I think that, yeah, if that's the case, then the water wheel would be done, but the water pump was at 4 weeks. So then, okay, so yeah.
So the water wheel is done, but the pump still needs...
Okay, so yeah, let me just write that down. Water wheel finishes. 3 weeks.
The actual...
So, do you want to talk about this water wheel at all? Do you want me to add anything here to these notes?
The actual blades of the water wheel are, each one of them looks like one of the types of roses.
Ooh, that's fun. So they're like designed to look like roses. What's the material? Is it wood, metal?
It's gotta be mushrooms. It's gonna be mushrooms. I mean.
No.
I mean, most likely it's gonna be some of the wood from above. I mean, now that we're not really living up there anymore due to the fact that we can't.
Yeah, true. All right, so made from wood. Wonderful. All right, that sounds really pretty. I like it. All right, so I have already drawn your card, and you got the 10 of diamonds. So 10 of diamonds is going to be, you discover a cache of supplies or resources. Add a new abundance. Or, a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. So you actually...
those damn dentistry tools.
I think that's like the least of the concerns. I can literally resolve that on my next turn, so don't even worry about that. So... yeah, are you discovering a new supply of resources, or are you starting a project that will alleviate a scarcity? What are you doing? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and remove free land from scarcity, because that's not a scarcity anymore at all.
Since we have the entire underground to work with.
Right. Now. Yeah, it's like not even a question. Your scarcity could, your abundance could be precious metals, and that would actually kill 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm also going to remove housing off of scarcity, because literally everyone has a house.
We have an abundance of birds.
Like, if you have an issue finding a house, obviously pick up a pickaxe. Just make one.
Mm-hmm.
We have an abundance of birds.
Oh, God. The birds start flying in. Just a huge wave of birds starts assaulting the city.
Could you imagine just how chaotic that would be?
It's like the reverse of bats. It's not bats, it's birds. Birds are now the equivalent of bats in this world.
No, I'm kidding about that.
But yeah, I mean, we could do precious metals. We could do starting a new project, which would be technology. Or berries and nuts. Here's the thing. No one cares about berries and nuts. We got mushrooms. This is even a scarcity. Who cares? No one cares.
Everyone's undead. Everyone's undead now.
Not everyone is undead. I don't know why you keep saying
look, if you're not getting with it, are you really trending?
Hey, look.
God, give us a time.
Speak with all the community here, all right? The undead and the zombies and the liches are apart, but you gotta appreciate everybody. So yeah, I guess we got 3 scarcities: precious metals, technology, and dentist tools. Our resources are now the mushrooms, and then the wood, leaves, and rocks, and then the water.
So now we have a bunch of titanium.
Oh, okay, titanium. Isn't that that sounds like a precious metal? So all right, so gonna remove precious metals off of here.
Not only is it a precious metal, it's extremely light yet very durable.
Yes, which is great for a lot of things. All right,
it's used for a lot of things.
A huge amount of
we are underground, so
is found. Okay, wonderful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write that in here in my notes. is now a abundance. All right, wonderful. All right, so now we got a new resource. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And so now we have the huge amounts of titanium. All right, and with that being said, what is your action? What are you doing? Are you starting a project? Are you... what are you doing?
Huh. From this, we... I think I'll start a project to start refining the titanium to make it usable.
Oh, okay, all right. So you're going to refine the titanium. Let's take a look at our handy-dandy dice here and figure out how long is that going to take on a D4 system. 1 week. Amazing.
Wow, we are talented.
Yeah, exactly. Refining titanium. 1 week. All right, wonderful. And let's see here. And with that is my turn. 1 week. Refine.
Who is this
titanium.
mystical Mai you speak of?
All right, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the refining of the titanium off because it's literally done. It's like next week.
Right?
I don't even know why I even bothered putting that on my project list or putting an associated dice for it. All right, so...
At the same time, so does the water wheel. Not the water wheel, but the pump.
The refining. Yeah, the pump is also done. By next week, the refining of the titanium is done. On schedule. 1 week. All right. So the water pump completes. 1 week. All right. So I guess my question is, what does this water pump look like? Like, what's the story?
So it's going to be attached to the actual water wheel to get its the momentum needed to actually get the pump running.
Okay, and then that sends the water throughout the city.
Yeah.
What do the hoses look like? What are they made out of? Is it like hoses, or is it just like like one of those like half pipes? Yeah, like a half pipe situation made out of wood or something. Like what are we working with here?
Do we want our aqueduct going Roman or?
Right, this is the most biggest.
I love Roman aqueducts.
If you go Roman, you have to make the entire piping system out of iron.
Technically, we now have titanium.
Oh no, you gotta find iron so that then everyone gets lead. Nope, you gotta go lead. That way everyone gets lead poisoning.
You can't go iron, so everyone can get lead poisoning. I'm just like, those are two different metals.
I was arriving to the station, but I was on a different train, but I still made it.
But no, technically, I could be making the pipes out of titanium.
Okay, cool. On a titanium pipe.
It would keep the pipes.
Stone and titanium, yeah, beautiful.
I love it. Isn't titanium like a rainbow metal? Am I thinking of the rainbow metal? Isn't that titanium?
No, titanium is still just another gray metal.
What am I thinking of? There's like a rainbow metal that you see in stores a lot. Like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because I used to buy it all the time. Can't think of it. Am I going to have to Google this?
I think you're going to have to Google it.
I'm probably going to have to Google it. Rainbow metal. I bet it's a fake metal. What if it's a fake metal?
It's probably fake. It's probably plastic.
Yeah, nope, titanium. Titanium is nicknamed the rainbow metal in some jeweler circles because it can be iodized into an electronic solution to produce a variety of colors. The colors are created by passing electricity through it to produce a light refracted oxide on the metal surface, which will result in a rainbow color. Aha! We're all thinking of titanium here.
Although that's if you do it.
True.
But there is a metal that is already. I mean, there's also.
Can I just say, This sounds wonderful. The fact that we can now turn things into rainbow metal to like reflect. So now instead, because we got the black rose tree on the bottom, and we had that rainbow rose situation on top. So now maybe like they're like, we need color in this place, and let's bring the rainbow down to the necropolis. And so they start like making metals with oxidizing it with the lake up top, and then you know what I mean? Because there's electricity in the lake up top, so they'll just dip the metal in there, turn it into like this rainbow metal, and then bada boom, now they're decorating everything in rainbow metal. That sounds great. I love this. This is great. All right, anyways, sorry, I really steamrolled this idea here. Where were we on our turn? Was it my turn? Is that where we're at? I think so. I believe, because you had just had your 10 of hearts. Did you make an action already, Smokey? Because you had just added the abundance. Did you do your action yet?
Yeah, it was your turn. I had my 2 things had just completed on your turn.
Okay, I was thinking so. I just want to make sure. All right, drawing another card. We got the 5 of diamonds. A project finishes early. What led to its early completion? Or the weather is nice and people feel the potential all around them. Start a new project. What weather? What weather?
Also,
What? Yes, yeah, the weather underground, yes.
you also don't have any projects running either.
We don't. Yeah, we have no projects and we have no weather. I guess inside this cave, like, you know what? No, some person like went outside. They're like, "Hey guys, the big creepy monster in the sky."
Like, yeah, it's so nice out here. It's dark.
They're like, the big creepy monster in the sky is not watching us actively like that.
He's waving at us. He's set out a tea party for us.
Yeah, you know, he was doing that little angry scowl that the moon was doing in Majora's Mask, but not today. Today he's happy for some reason. He's
That's what I was channeling. That is what I was channeling.
So today he's a little happy. It's a good day to be out. So I guess since I don't have any projects, let's see here. Start a new project. I'm going to start a new project, and I'll tell you what that new project is. Rainbow armor and weapons immediately. Rainbow armor
Beautiful.
and weapons are made with oxidized titanium. And if any of you Google oxidized like metal, like rainbow titanium, immediately like one of the first things that Google pulls up is like rainbow titanium dice, and I'm like super living for it. There's also a rainbow lighter and some other like weird stuff, and it's really interesting. Oxidized titanium, and let's see, how long is the dice saying that this is going to take? 1 week. All right. Actually, no, correction. It was actually a 4 and a 1, which means 5 weeks. So, okay, it's going to take a hot minute for some reason. I don't know why. So 5 weeks. And let me just pull out a D6 for that one. Let's keep our train rolling there. All right, wonderful. And with that, I think that now brings me over to my turn. All right. So, what am I doing? So I've got my armor and stuff going. Let's see here. Discovering something new. You know what? I want to hold a discussion. I want to bring us back to something. I'm going to open up the discussion with, should we form an alliance with the spider person in the cave? That is my question. Mike, what is your input to this?
Spiders are icky and gross.
Okay. This seems like more of a matter of opinion. This is not a question. Can I get a question, please?
Don't you think that spiders are icky and gross?
Ricardo in chat says no. Fuck arachnids. Smokey, what do you?
What if we ate them instead?
It's a giant spider person. I can't eat it. It's not edible.
Is that a challenge I hear?
Oh my god, no. Please don't. Don't eat my Spider-Man. 5 weeks.
I mean, there's gonna be some people considering the possibility of eating them.
Oh my goodness. I
Look,
mean,
yeah, we got undead. You know, I'm sure they're
there's-
going nom nom nom.
there's always somebody to. All right.
He's giving up on us.
No, I'm more so giving up on my note system over here. That's just for some reason doing just a whole bunch of randomness. Okay, there we go. All right, wonderful. So, I guess we'll end the question with kill them for their bones and make a trophy. Perhaps.
See?
Okay.
Even
So,
chat agrees with me.
so I think the question then, the secondary question is, perhaps we should kill them and eat them instead.
I mean, isn't that my question though?
I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess no. Yeah.
Also,
So,
that's more of a statement.
well,
than
yeah,
a
that is a
question.
statement. So let's say, should we kill them? So I think that's
We'll eat
what
them
it'll end.
alive.
That's what we'll end. We'll end the question with. A discussion is opened on should they form a alliance with the Spider-Man.
It goes from should we form an alliance to let's eat them.
Let's see here.
And they're
One
icky.
member says no, they're gross. Another one asks if we can eat them. Another asks if they can kill them. This seems like a very divided party. Everyone's just all over the place. All right.
Look, what jungle animals? What do you what?
I know
what do you
it does. The discussions. Whenever I bring up discussions, they're always met with very what I would like to call very barbaric thinking, comparatively speaking to like the other civilizations, and it's really weird.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it's really funny.
Also, I realized something about this area and my character that I'm gonna talk to you about after.
Oh, okay, fun. Yeah, we have kind of paused on character creation there. We kind of left
Well, I
that
think
in
we finished for the most part my character.
probably as I squint into the void. Yeah, I've got your character. It's all safe. I didn't forget about them or anything or know where they are. Yeah. Anyways, Mike, it's your turn. Let's draw you a card.
Let's draw my card.
Yeah, I definitely know where your character is too for this campaign. Don't you worry. Jack of Diamonds. He got. Predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless, and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Or predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce a project die this week. Mike, are you really going to let this situation get in the way of my rainbow armor? Is that?
I'm not. I am not. In fact, that's the exact thing I would. So I'm going with the first one. Someone goes missing.
Well, thank God. Fuck that person. It doesn't stand in the way of my rainbow armor.
Can I say what the predators are?
Well, first of all, no. What we need to know is who, because it doesn't ask who the predators are. It just asks who goes missing.
Okay. Who goes missing is
Please say
Jonathan
pie.
Winsler,
Please say pie. Who
one
that?
of the 4 old people.
Okay. I mean, I could deal with that. All right, cool. I'm just gonna call him John. Okay. Who cares about John? Who doesn't even care about this man?
His family.
I guess so.
It's his
The
family.
voice, the angry voice of one of the villagers of like somebody who like he owes money to. Like, who cares about him? good. I'm not searching as forming a search party. I'm going to get back to my rainbow armor and weapons. You'll all thank me later for my selfishness.
But, it's kind of weird that one of the vampires goes missing.
It really is.
The sun shone for just that moment.
Yes, Richard, the void holds all the answers, exactly. That is true. Always consult the void whenever you are unsure about something.
Avoid the void.
No, I say run towards the void in open arms. Predators and bad omens are afoot. You are careless. See here. No. Sorry, I gotta change the formatting of this. The group is careless, and John, one of the old vampires, goes missing. All right, wonderful. So, Mike, what are you doing? Are you holding a discussion? Are you starting something new? Are you discovering something?
Discovery. Yep.
Okay. What are you discovering?
A strange fog and strange things seem to be coming off from the strange thing in the sky.
Okay. I'm sorry. I like zoned out for something. I had some sort of like
An Alzheimer moment?
yeah, like I had like a blood clot in my brain or something. Could you repeat what you said? All I heard was Stranger Things over and over again, and then like the intro music was playing.
A strange fog is starting to descend upon the jungle above from the thing in the sky, as well as strange things seem to be dropping off from it and coming down to the ground.
Okay, a strange fog is descending on.
But can't be tell what because the fog.
Things are raining from the sky from the monster above. Cool. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like some heavy Cloverfield vibes.
Really?
So yeah, I'm getting like Cloverfield vibes because that was kind of like the situation. Anyways, moving forward. So whose turn are we at? Smokey, drawing a card for you. 7 of diamonds. 7 of diamonds. Let's go.
I'm shocked we're still not out of summer yet.
It's a long summer. Just a long. Actually,
we even got rid of 2 summer cards.
Believe it or not, you actually drew the last card. Introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it, and how does it go awry? Some good ones here.
Well, we haven't addressed allergies yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, those gosh darn allergies.
I mean, the fact that we've got a limited type of food that we can eat.
People with the allergies are just thrown out. You're like, look, get out of here, man.
And everyone who was thrown out is now coming back as mobs with diamond chest plates.
Nah, see, this is where you just shut the door. It's like, nope. Bye.
The door was made out of allergens.
Oh no. They just like coat the door in the very thing that the people are allergic to.
Oh no! You go for the door. No, you go for the door. I can't take any more. My nose is running.
All right. So are we okay, so just to clarify, so what are you doing? Are you what is are you introducing a mystery at the edge of the map, or are you an unattended situation because problematic and scary? So which one I'm assuming you're
I think the allergies went unattended.
Oh, okay. So Gotcha.
And now
Fresh
people
air, ventilation.
All right. Fresh air and ventilation. Okay, so. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm just like having a brain fart right now. I think it's just because I'm managing so many things at once. All right, got it. So allergies become a issue for the groups. And what does that look like? What are they? First of all, I mean, because this is a huge list of things. So, how does it go awry? Is the question. What happens? What is? How does it go awry?
The actual hospital ends up filling up.
What hospital? Was there a did we introduce? Hold on, wait. Did we introduce a hospital?
I mean, there's got to be a hospital. I mean, we never said that there wasn't a hospital. Plus, we literally went into a already existing civilization.
Okay, but how does it go awry? Like, what happens? Like, I guess, like, what are they? Let's start with what are they allergic to?
The actual mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Look, see, this is why he was trying to turn people into undead when they wanted to come live with him, because of this kind of bullshit.
But now some people have turned out to be allergic to said mushrooms.
Okay, so allergies become an issue for the groups. The mushrooms are becoming allergic for them. You know what? I'm not gonna say groups here. I'm gonna say some.
The mushroom's like, whoa, buddy. Hey, you're spiking my allergies. Stop eating me.
Sorry, yeah, I wrote that really weird. The mushrooms cause some people to see hallucinations. There we go. That's what we'll do.
And they start killing other people.
Hallucinations and start attacking people. They are put into hospitals, but now the hospitals are
Want
filling
their money back.
Are filling up. Okay. And we are back to me on that note, and we are down to 2 weeks now with our rainbow armor and weapons.
No, that was his card. That wasn't his.
All right, bot. No, my turn now, bot. Anyway, so what's your action? What are you doing for your action? Sorry, that was just such a long card that I was like, that definitely took up a whole action and just the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Seed gathering. We've got to see if there's any seeds that are above ground that we can bring down.
Ooh, okay. So, are you starting a project?
Yes.
Okay, and so you're trying to gather new seeds, like alternative options.
Make greenhouses. Yeah, greenhouses underground. Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay. I'm gonna say harvesters go topside to find seeds for new food sources. Can you just imagine, just like you're in this cave? Hold on, I just want to set the scene here. Your whole colony moves underground, right, due to this huge cataclysmic event. Everyone goes underground. They're like, oh my goodness, we're having to integrate with this new society. Some of us are having to sacrifice ourselves for the better, greater good of the colony and become undead so we fit in with the people, and we're having to adopt to new customs. And then everyone's just like, hey guys, we found mushrooms. It's great. We can just like purify them. We can eat them. This has been something we've been struggling since the beginning of our civilization in spring, after that huge cataclysm wiped us all out. Before that, and then there's that one person who says, I hate to be a bother, but I'm like actually allergic to mushrooms. I just can't. Do you have anything else to eat by chance?
I'm
at all?
I'm not a vegan. Okay, as I said, I'm not a vegan.
I
don't eat any plants. I need meat.
I need like some broccoli or
I feel like plants are the most advanced, intelligent creatures on the planet, and so I feel like eating plants is against what I like.
I'm sorry. I just feel like in the village is just angrily glaring at these people as they're like, fine, we'll go up top and find you something and risk our necks in the mist-covered fog with the unknown aliens coming down from the sky.
Can we just appreciate the fact that these aren't even people? These are animals.
Yeah,
we got vampire bears.
Yeah, they're all furries. They're all different anthro characters.
Vampire bear, vampire monkey.
I'm picturing it now, and I love it.
Yeah, that explains my character even better, actually.
Harvesters go topside to find seeds for new food. Let's take a look at our dice here. How long are these poor souls looking for food? This seems like a D12 situation. All right, D12. What say you for these poor villagers? Oh my God! I rolled an 11. They're going into the void. They're gone.
No, we need a card. A card to save this one. Yeah.
Oh my God, these harvesters, they're gonna come back and they're gonna be like level 30s. They're gonna be like, listen here, you son of a bitch. Here is your vegetables, and if you ever tell me to do anything ever again, I will exile you from this land.
Could you go up to grab some chickens?
Actually, I see that you brought raspberries. I hate to be that person, but I can only eat blueberries. Like, leave. Get out of here. Be gone with you.
Excuse me, I eat salads, okay?
See, we're all sitting here thinking that the living ones are going to have an issue with fitting in with the undead. No, the living ones are the ones who are going to be undeaded very soon. We won't have to worry about mingling the living with the unliving. They're just going to be executed.
Highway, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, on that note, now that I have my counter here, scheduled for that, hot mess. I'm just going to write that in here. Harvesters go topside. Wow. 11 weeks. To find food. Gotcha. All right, and with that, we are back to my turn. And as we know, my turn starts the brand new season of autumn. So,
Autumn fell.
I am actually, this is where we're going to go ahead and end it. But I'm going to go ahead and draw the first card. So that way we know that my turn is out of the way.
No, we won't remember that.
We won't remember that, but or maybe we will.
You gotta stop doing this.
They're just gonna go start a car. Yeah, you know what? You're right. We'll end it here on my turn. It's the fresh start of a new month.
Yeah, new season.
New season. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so weird thinking of them in seasons instead of months. I wonder how many months are scrolling past there. I mean, we could. Like, for example, because, like, my calendar for my fantasy worlds is completely different than, like, the normal calendar. So now I feel like, what dictates autumn from these other months? This is something I need to ask myself. Yeah. Questions that I need to ask myself for my own world building.
Oh, and another question is, like, what is this thing in the sky, and what's coming off of it?
You know what? What if it's just, like, a giant beholder? That could be, like, cool. That could be awesome.
It could be a giant beholder.
That's like the beholder. I was getting beholder vibes.
Yeah.
It's just It's just the floating island.
It's the floating island. It's the birds coming off of it.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that could be.
I made me scared of it.
It's when we were having problems with the force fields.
Oh jeez. Yeah, it's like this is why the force fields existed, and you kind of broke it. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end it there for our audio listeners. Definitely want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of this world building. Definitely, if you haven't already, please check out our Patreon because, or our, in this situation, our Twitch, because you'll have first-hand access to this instead of waiting for however long you have been for this to be released. But in other news, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, safe travels and fair winds. Goodbye. And for our Twitch viewers, I definitely do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I will probably be back online here a little bit later. We're going to be playing some House Flipper because why not? I've been addicted to that. Either that or something. I'm going to do something. I do have some other games that I might play, but we'll see. So stick around after the stream. I am going to end the stream here, but just stay active on my channel. I'll probably be going live within probably about 30 minutes or so. But until next time, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching me and my friends hang out here and create this world together and go through all the nonsense that we have tonight. Guys, was there anything else that we needed to talk about that we needed to resolve real quickly before, or have we, like, did we want to talk about this situation, like what our thoughts are for this world? Kind of like where we're at.
I definitely do, but I gotta go pee first.
Yeah, I'm kind of like on that same like restroom scheduling. So tell you what,
Yeah, let's take a
why
cover.
don't we take like a quick break here? This will be for our Twitch viewers and our Patreon. Stick around for some after the show fun, and we'll be back after these non-existent short messages. All right, see you guys soon. Bye.